I'm a little bit early, huh? It's kind of cold outside, as you can see. Fucking car blocking everything. They're everywhere. Damn vehicles being everywhere. I'm also a bit tired, but you know, we'll get through that. There's also a strong wind, which will probably gonna move my signs a lot today. So I might just... Ah, shit, it's already moving my signs. So I might need to only have one sign today. Intelligent with a T. Was it a joke, right? Oh, did I misspell intelligence? Sure, it was intentional. Why not? Ah, shit, my signs. Sorry, everyone. My signs are... they're making a splash. The wind is very strong and my signs... Oh, shit! A bike just fell down. That's strong wind. Hey, young blood. Hello, everyone. Sorry, the wind is gonna be a challenge today. Vegan power, hell yeah. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you hit that like already. I just worked until now. I literally been working almost non-stop in the past couple of days, and I don't know how I am, honestly. I just feel like I've been sleeping through 2 days now, just working. But great work, you know, doing great work, so that's cool. Hello, vegan rebel. You know how it is. Sometimes you just get so... you want to have a conversation? Sometimes you go so deep into your work and you kind of like forget about anything else. That's kind of what I did these days. I got into my work and I kind of forgot about everything else. But good work, good work. And AI is helping a lot. Like it's helping me do a lot more work a lot faster. That's also kind of why I work so much, because I got excited over how much work we can do now. Love your passion. Thank you, JD. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say the funny or sad part. I don't know which one it is. The ironic part is that I did so much work in these 2 days for almost all the platforms that we have for We the Free, because I'm a software engineer, in case you don't know, for We the Free. And I did so much work for all of these platforms, and probably nobody's gonna even notice, you know? Probably everyone is just gonna be like, what do you mean? They're the same. Because you're not gonna notice it. It's just this structural work mostly. But it's fucking amazing structural work, you know? Life of a software engineer, nobody will ever notice what you're doing. And I think I also need to shave. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what kind of conversations we have. Also, last night I stayed too late. Afternoon, fellow vegans. Hello, Veg NG. Nice to see you here. HGM says F. Okay. Vegan Stoner Ladies here. Hello, Jack Columbus here. Chip, mustache is back. Not really. I just really haven't had the time to shave, or I didn't dedicate any time to shave. I probably will, because I have a friend coming over tonight and I'll be cooking some stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna be making a really nice chickpea curry. Can I have a conversation? How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. You can't be on camera though.
No, my parents will allow it.
Yeah, but I can't get the informed consent unless you have a grown-up. Sorry. If you have your parents here, they can consent for you. Are they your guardians? Okay, if they can consent for you, then it's all good. Let's see. AI will replace us, brother, especially programmers. I don't know if it will replace us. Well, at least not yet. We'll see. I think the way to work is to kind of split it into tasks that make logical sense. I don't think AI is capable of making logical sense yet. Doesn't mean that within 5 years it won't be. It probably will be. It's kind of sad to know that, but yeah. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
What's up?
How old are you?
Do I look like a child?
I don't know.
I'm 21.
21. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, bet.
Yeah, okay, nice. Let me put this here, and then
This is crazy.
the yeah. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Okay.
Nice. What's your name?
Wait. Michael, nice to meet you.
Michael. Nice to meet you. I'm Chip. Where are you from, Michael?
I'm from Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
So, Michael, I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah.
I want to ask you some questions about animals. Do you think animals matter morally? By that I mean that should we care about what is right or wrong when it regards to actions against them?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like for example, if somebody's kicking a dog on the street, should we try to stop them or should we let them do it because they're getting something out of it?
I think we should try to stop them.
But what if the something that they're getting is something that we need, like for example, exercise or food? Should they continue keeping them, keep attacking the dog?
I mean, it's a hard question. It depends. It depends on the situation.
Well, can you explain why? Like, take
If
me to
you
your
think
thinking process.
If we think about like getting food,
Yeah.
I think that it depends how we are getting the food, how we are like executing the animals, and overall the process. It depends from the process.
Well, why would we
but-
care how we execute the process? Why would we care how we kill the animals?
I mean, we could eat on plant-based food, but I think most of us are not just ready to make that change yet.
Okay, but
We are getting into the better way now, but I think, for example, for myself, I'm not completely ready to get rid of all meat in my diet.
but the question is, why would we care about your position, right? Like, shouldn't we care about the oppression that's happening to them more than your position because you want to continue doing it or because you can't stop doing it? Like, for instance, if it weren't animals and it were humans in the same position, would you adopt the same view where you say, well, they need some time so some more humans should be oppressed, some of them should be killed, but they're going to be killed the right way up until they stop. What would you say? Should they stop or should they continue oppressing humans?
I don't know.
You
I don't know. It's a hard question.
Is it like in the case of humans? So, for instance, if you find out right now that there's some humans being locked up, and all you have to do is wear something else.
Wear something else.
Yeah.
Ah.
Would you still choose? No. I like this shirt too much, so I'd rather wear this shirt and kill some humans.
I wouldn't say that I would do so.
Okay. And what if it weren't wearing a shirt, but rather eating a food? Like, would you rather eat a burger and some humans die, or would you rather eat a plant-based burgers and no human die?
I would probably take the plant-based burger in that case.
Yeah. So in the situation where it's humans, you adopt this idea that you wouldn't choose the one that is violent towards the individuals, right?
Yeah.
But in the situation of other animals, why don't you think you should adopt the same thing? Or let me put it this way, why don't you see the urgency the same way? Because you seem to think that you should adopt that position anyway.
I don't think. I don't know. It doesn't just like feel so urgent, and I don't like in my daily life. I don't really think about it that way, and I just eat the burger and don't really care about it that much.
I understand that, right? But like, and it doesn't
I don't
feel
say that
urgent
it's
on
right, but I don't really just think about it that much.
That's fair enough, but and then I understand why it wouldn't feel urgent to you. But do you think that to the innocent animals, it feels urgent?
Yeah.
Because every choice you make could mean one more animal that's exploited and killed for you, right?
Yeah. I get that, but
So if you're in this lucky position where you don't really get to worry about this choice, why not make the right choice? Because for you, it's like just simply choosing a different product, and the level of attention that you would need is minimal, right? Because at the end of the day, you still choose your food, and instead of choosing this food, you could just choose another food.
yeah. I could make the different in my own diet and change to like plant-based food. But I don't like it feels very minimal that if I do it, then what is it gonna change about the world?
About 100
But I know,
animals per
yeah, I
It
know.
won't change the world, right? Like,
You cannot do it by yourself, but of course it's a good example if you do it and start.
it's a good
start.
example, and also it does make actual change for some animals, right?
Yeah,
like
it does.
We don't need to think of animals just in general, like the environment or something. Animals are actual individuals, and they're all a number of individuals. And if you were in that position, like if you think of, let's say, the group of people that are all in Amsterdam right now, obviously if somebody said, well, I'm only going to kill 1% of them, it's going to mean nothing to the whole group of Amsterdam, but it's going to mean something to that 1%, and especially if that 1% is you, right? So that's the whole thing. We should think from their perspective that each of them is an individual, and taking even one of their life is wrong because we don't need to.
Yeah.
And you have that power to choose to no longer take their life.
Yeah. I think you have opened my mind a bit in this topic.
Yeah. What do you think you want to do going forward?
What?
What do you think you want to do going forward?
I don't know. I will think about my dietary choices a bit more.
So
Probably.
thinking is one thing, but obviously thinking won't do anything, right?
Yeah,
Like
it is right. But thinking is a good step in the right direction, not rather than being all like negative about it.
Let's do this. There's a documentary here called Dominion. Or I
Okay.
think.
Okay,
Sorry.
don't worry.
What you will like is the most important speech you'll ever hear. It's this one right here.
Okay.
Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, I can do that.
And until you watch that, how about you don't consume any animal products? Just to see to be honest when you see it, so that you don't.
Okay.
You can do that.
But I will watch it. Hey, thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Have a good day. And
You
everything
too.
good.
And you have my YouTube channel and
yeah,
everything. there,
but
okay?
hey,
Have a
everything
good one. Yes. Cheers. Smart guy, huh? Smart guy. Okay. Let's move on to the next person. There were those young girls that were waiting, but it's better that they left. Because they were young and I did not get consent from their guardians, so I don't want to put them in this position where they have to call on their guardians again and stuff, Go eat a steak? Nah, no thank you. I'm pretty good. I get all my nutrition from plant-based diet. I don't need to oppress innocent animals. I'm not a violent person. I'm a pretty calm person. But if you're violent and something, I think that's kind of shitty. And I wish you weren't violent towards these sentient beings. I wish if you were violent, you would address that violence towards yourself or individuals that consent. Like you could go and box if you're really a violent person. Boxing, we have all these sports where you can release all that violence if you want to do that. But to put your violence on other innocent animals simply because you can, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be that kind of person. I'm not. I don't think it's nice to be violent towards innocent, defenseless animals. I like to think of myself as a good guy, and in absolutely no world would a good guy simply say, you know what? I get pleasure from it, therefore the violence is justified. No. It just doesn't work that way, does it? Circle of death, exactly, Ben. This is such a stupid trail of logic. Well, explain to me what's stupid about it. Instead of insulting my logic, instead of being all offended by my logic, why not just explain to me what exactly is it that's the issue with my logic, and we can address it, instead of, being all getting your panties in a bunch over my logic, It's pretty simple. Yeah. You see another person, everyone just comes in here saying what products they love out of it without considering the victims of those products, without considering the fact that sentient beings, individuals who have the same experience of life as they have, individuals who feel, who think, who have emotions, are just, forced into gas chambers and slaughterhouses for them, all because of their pleasure, because of their likes. And you always have options, because this isn't only about saying, hey, this thing what you're doing is bad. It's also, this thing that you're doing is bad, here's another option. You can always eat plant-based, you can always enjoy yourself. It's not just about food, clothing, entertainment, all of it, right? Because, If somebody told you, hey, don't wear leather because that's the skin of an innocent animal, you'd be like, okay, fine. Well, I have cotton. I have so many other options. You have so many other options also for food. There's no need to oppress any sentient being, is there? Yeah, plant is also a living thing, sure, but we're not talking about living things. We're talking about sentience. We're talking about individuals. Plants are not individuals. Sentience is an emerging property of brains, and if you believe that plants are sentient, I urge you to drop some evidence in the chat. If not, then take that statement and put it up your bum, tight there. But make sure that when you put it up your bum, that you rotate clockwise so that it stays in. Okay? Because if you're going to take that statement and rotate anti-clockwise, it might come back down. Just put it up your butt and put it clockwise. And rotate up until you feel a slight sensation. I have a dog, they're dim. Yeah. Well, I would say you're also dim, since you don't seem to understand the argument. Therefore, it would be okay to oppress you, because you don't seem to understand the argument. What are you saying, Jeff, says Linda? Linda, I was sorry, Linda, if you just dropped in here and you just heard that out of context, you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to fight for the rights of animals. I'm sitting on the streets of Amsterdam. You guys want to have a conversation with me?
Not really, but I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm trying to have conversations with people on the street in Amsterdam. And, some people in the chat are saying nonsensical things. Like one of the things that the person made a statement is that plants have feelings, or that something like that. And I just explained that if you believe that, you can take that statement and put it up your bum. But make sure you rotate clockwise. Hi. You want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21, okay.
Hello, everyone.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes, of course.
Okay. You want to come here to the chamber? What's your name?
It's Elisa. Nice to meet you.
Elisa, nice to meet you. Chip. Where are you
Chip.
from?
I'm from Italy.
Italy.
Yes.
So, Elisa, I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
Do you think animals deserve moral consideration? And by that I mean that should we be concerned about their well-being if what we're doing impacts them?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. Do you think that, for instance, if somebody's kicking a dog on the street, we should try to stop them? Or should we just encourage them to do more
No,
of it?
of course. Of course we should stop them.
But what if they benefit from it? Like, say, they could be building muscle, right? They could be exercising by
No.
kicking a dog.
Of course, no.
Would that be wrong, according to you?
Yes.
But why would that be wrong, since we need to exercise?
Because we can choose what we want to do. Because if we want to exercise, we can do it. But if we just obligate a person or an animal to do it, is not good.
Okay.
I think.
So if we have another option, which isn't violent towards somebody, we should choose that option, right?
No. Violence
So we
to
should
someone?
choose the non-violent option.
No, of course. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, do you think that, for example, for clothing, is there any necessity for us to be violent towards animals?
No.
No, and I agree with you. How about for food?
For food, I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian?
Yes.
Do you consume dairy products or stuff like that?
Oh, I don't eat a lot of things. I like to eat vegetables. I like, for example, if I want something that reminds me when I was eating the meat, I'm eating the vegetarian hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like cheese, milk, eggs, stuff like that?
I eat everything.
So you eat
because-
also cheese, milk, and eggs?
Yes.
But do you acknowledge the violence that exists behind these products?
No, probably
You don't know?
Probably no.
So let's, for example, for milk. Why do you think cows produce milk?
What? Where it came from? The milk?
Why? Why do they produce milk in the first place, the cows?
Because they probably think that we need it.
Why would you produce milk?
Just for it, the milk? Just
No.
to sell
So
it?
why would a female woman produce milk?
Just to feed our babies.
Exactly. The cows are the same. They're mammals. They would produce milk to feed their babies. So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
No, probably they're obligated to do it.
That's already, to me, a sign of violence, impregnating a cow against their will. When the babies are born, we take them away from their mothers. Do you know why we do that?
No.
Because if they stay with their mothers, they drink the milk. So we have to separate them from their mothers so that we can take as much milk as we want from them. If the babies are born male, what do you think happens to them?
they will die.
They kill them, yeah. If the babies are born female, they're the same as their mothers. They stay separated, and then when they can get pregnant, they repeatedly impregnate them year over year. And at the age of 6, they kill them. Cows can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them that early?
No.
Because after 6 years, they're not as productive anymore. They either can't get them pregnant, or they just don't produce as much milk.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Sometimes they even get them pregnant, and they kill them afterwards. And when they cut them open in the slaughterhouse, they see the baby, and they have to kill the baby also. It's a fucked up thing. Do you think you need to buy any of these products?
Probably no.
Probably not,
Probably no. Probably it's not a must. We just like to eat it and drink it, and we're ignorant regarding everything that is behind. So I've never thought about that. So
What do you think the right thing to do would be? What do you think would be the right thing to do going forward?
I would like to say that this kind of thing should be stopped,
Yeah.
but I know that it's really difficult because it's a big production. I
Yeah.
think it's a really big production. So I would like to involve person to stop to eat this kind of things, and I think there is a good option for just change and trying to do something different.
Yeah. So we can't change the system. What do you think you can do about it?
I can stop drinking milk
Yeah.
or eggs or
Yeah.
something like this.
Do you think
I'm-
that has an impact already on the animals if you choose to do that?
Yes, it could probably could.
What would you call a person that doesn't pay for any animal products?
Vegan person.
Yeah. Yeah. Have
Vegan
you ever
person.
considered being vegan?
But I'm vegetarian, so probably one day I
Yeah.
could. Yes.
Yeah. And until that day comes, do you think that how many more animals should be exploited, abused, and killed for you until that day comes?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
How many should be?
So that less?
No, so from now on, moving forward, until the day that you become vegan, how many more animals should be exploited for you? For you specifically?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
What would you wish for?
I hope zero.
You hope zero?
Yeah.
Do you think you can accomplish zero?
Yes.
How would you do that?
Becoming vegan person.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, do you think you should do that?
I will try.
You would try?
I would try.
Let me give you, obviously, I can't expect that you change your life after one conversation,
Yes,
right? Because
of course.
I'm a stranger to you. But how about we do this? I'm going to give you a documentary to watch just to learn everything that there is there. And until you watch that documentary, you only consume plant-based. Do you think you can do that?
Of course.
Yeah, and then if you want to make that choice, you have all the resources required there. The documentary is called Dominion. Can you give that a watch? It appears when you scan this QR code.
Wait, I don't know if my
You can take
internet's
the
working.
card with you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna to, because I don't have internet right now.
Oh, and it's just gonna...
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I will
nice.
see what I will be in my hotel and then.
Thank you. Keep in mind, consider the animals also, because you
Thank
seem
you
like
so
a
much.
compassionate person. and
Thank you so much.
We need more like this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, nice girl. Will she change right away? Hard to say. It will depend if she watches that. I think if she watches that and she's honest, she will change right away. I got that feeling. If not, it's gonna be difficult. But you know, I'm also trying to see where I can push and not push. I'm not trying to push people that there's no sense in pushing. And she didn't feel like there wasn't any purpose in pushing her. You might as well not eat. Well, why? We're not advocating to be unhealthy. We're advocating for a healthy lifestyle. Or unhealthy if you wish, though. Whatever kind of lifestyle you want, but one that can possibly be healthy. And we're advocating for animal rights. That's what we're advocating for, not whatever it is that you think. Go get a job! Bro, I mean, I've been thank you for being concerned with me. Go get a job! I am so concerned with you. I am so upset that I have to work and you get to be on the streets of Amsterdam having conversations with people who don't want to change, okay? Sure, I'm on the internet watching you right now, but I'm gonna tell you to get a job even though I'm procrastinating by watching you. Imagine that. What killed Steve Jobs? Pancreatic cancer? Why? I don't agree with your view, but you do have a job. Well, I do have 2 jobs, really. This is one of them that I'm doing right now. And
Hello.
hi. You wanna have a conversation? How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
15.
You can't be on camera because your parents are not here to
Alright.
consent. You can have off camera if you want, but
Sorry?
you can be off camera if you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Have a good one then.
Have a good day.
You too. It's also a good filter, you know. If you say you can't be on camera and they're like, okay, well, no, then a lot of them they just want to be on camera for some reason. Oh God, the Jesus freaks came in, huh? Somebody says, how about instead of moaning about things you can't change, what do you mean, Cooper Cabra? I'm changing a lot of things. You want to have a conversation with me?
Maybe. What's this all about?
Animals?
Okay. Like veganism stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you vegan?
As much as I can be, but it's kind of hard to avoid.
Are you okay being live on? You want to have a conversation about it?
Nah.
No?
I probably don't have anything interesting to say.
But why aren't you vegan?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure. You want to have how old are you?
I am 17.
You can't be on camera though.
Not?
No.
I lost.
Because you can't get consent. You can't give informed consent or 18 plus.
Are you on TikTok live?
I'm on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah. I prefer being omnivore than vegan. I don't care what you prefer. To be honest, this isn't about what you prefer. I don't really care. You can prefer whatever you want, right? Like, for instance, if I prefer to have a certain population of enslaved and to have slaves, if I prefer that, doesn't mean... it's that chip guy.
That ship guy.
Yeah, yeah.
THA.
Not so much, I'm small. Pretty small creator.
How many followers?
Can I be on the live?
8,000. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
People follow him, make him big.
Follow that ship guy.
Sure. Cheers, guys. This is only making me hungry. I mean, I am very tasty. If you look at me and you get hungry, I get it, bro. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm also like hungry. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. You can't be on camera.
What?
You can't be on camera, but you can
Oh,
be
it's
off
okay.
camera if you want.
Okay.
Okay? Put this. What's your name?
Shalisa. Shalisa.
Salisa?
Shalisa.
Chalisa, I'm Chip.
Okay.
Chalisa, I'm here to speak for animals because I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You love animals?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's possible to love animals while at the same time pay for them to be treated like objects?
Oh well. I don't know because I'm a farmer, so yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's
like-
ethical? Do you think it's moral to farm animals?
What?
Do you think it's moral to farm animals?
What is moral? I don't
Is
know
it
the
right
word.
or is it wrong? Do you think
Oh,
it's right to
I
farm
think
animals?
it's okay. Yes.
If we farmed humans, would it be okay?
Yes.
Farming humans would be okay also?
Well, not in this world, but yeah.
What do you mean? Not in this world. In what world would farming
Because-
humans be okay?
Yeah, it's just how the world works. You know, like yeah.
Let's put that aside on how the world works, because we already all know how the world works, right? Like, there's injustice happening all around the world, right?
Okay.
I'm here to speak up against an injustice. It doesn't mean just because injustice exists, we should continue doing it, right? So if we started farming humans, would that be fair?
It would be fair, but it's yeah,
It wouldn't be fair. Did you say it would or it wouldn't be fair? I'm sorry.
it would.
It would be fair.
Yes.
So if we started farming humans, it would be fair. I hope you understand what that means, right? Like, we would take some person, we would control when they breed, and we would be controlling when they die. Like, we would
Okay,
be
but-
killing them when we don't want them to be alive anymore.
I
Would
have
that
to
be
go
fair?
in like 1 minute, but
Sure.
yeah, you have to find more on the internet because a human is not the same as a cow or a pig.
No, but
So, yeah.
you and I are not the same. My point is, you and I are not the same.
No,
But the
Go
difference is,
on.
just to be clear, the differences don't justify enslaving either one of us. Just like the differences between us and animals don't justify enslaving them, and we don't need to consume any animal products. That's the whole point
No.
of view.
I was
So
not
us
saying the
choosing
difference
to farm
between
them.
you and me. We are both human, but I was.
Yeah, and we're also both animals. So when we look
Well,
at an animal, we
I
could
have
say
to
we're
go.
both animals, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it's the same thing. I hope you
No.
reconsider. I hope you
Okay.
understand that it's not okay to farm
I
dogs.
think it's weird.
Sure. It's fine. I don't mind if. I could have been a little bit harsher, but she's a child. I'm not gonna be harsh with a child. Grey Warden has become a member. Thank you so much, Grey Warden. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. Hey, great job, dude. You really convinced her. No, I didn't. She was pretty clearly not convinced. That's okay. But you know, that's the whole crux of it, isn't it? We're having conversations with people on the street. Some will be convinced, some won't. If we only choose to see the ones that aren't convinced, it seems like we're trying to confirm some form of bias that we have. And if we choose to only look at the people that are convinced, we yet again choose to only look at some bias, some confirmation bias that we have. The reality is, you know, most people probably won't be convinced because that's just how it is, right? Less than 5% of people are vegan, so probably less than 5% of the people who I interact with will probably go vegan, isn't it? It probably will be a small percentage. But that's okay, because even if one single person goes vegan, that still means a lot of animals get to be saved, or not enslaved. So that's still a big deal, isn't it? It's worth every single hour and every single minute of activism when at least one animal per year will get saved. You want to have a conversation? How old are you?
I don't know, what are you doing there?
I'm just speaking about animals. I'm in Amsterdam. Hello, Zeus.
Do we need to be filmed or can we just speak?
You can be off camera if you want.
Oh yeah.
That's even better, because I don't know how old you are. How old are you, by the way? 16, yeah. Yeah, you can't consent anyway to being on camera, so it's better. But I'm gonna need you to come a little bit closer just for the microphone. What's your name?
I'm Charlotte. Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yes,
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Charlotte.
Hi.
It's a good name. My sister lives in North Carolina, Charlotte, so
Hi.
it's a good name, I guess.
Thanks.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals.
Okay.
Do you think animals deserve moral consideration? And by that I mean that if our actions are impacting them, then we should consider our actions.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so for instance, if somebody on the street is kicking a dog,
Yeah.
would you try to stop them?
Yeah, I would because I would feel sorry for the dog because
Yeah.
it's unfair. Just they can't speak and they're smaller. Like we're not allowed to treat them like they're animals. Like you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. But what if when you try to stop this person is saying, I'm doing it for exercise?
I think there are better options.
There are better options to exercise.
Yeah.
So even though exercise is a necessity, it would still be wrong because there are other options.
Right.
Okay. Do you think that this should apply also to food, for example? If we have other options, since food is a necessity, we should not be harming animals for food?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, do you think for the production of animal products, animals are exploited or harmed?
I think there are many unhealthy relationships where people treat animals very badly just to eat them in the end, and I don't think it's a good idea to do that. And yeah, like I'm vegetarian, and yeah.
You're vegetarian?
Yes.
Why are you vegetarian?
Because I don't like the thought of people treating animals so bad just so we can eat them. Like,
I like that. Do you consume dairy products like cheese, like milk or stuff like that?
sometimes, but not as often.
Do you think that behind these products there's also some form of rights violations towards animals?
I think sometimes it's unfair how they're treated. But like some animals, like my family also has a farm and we buy stuff from there, so we're not harming
What kind of
the
farm?
animals. Like with cows, like a very big family farm.
Like dairy farm producing milk?
What?
Producing milk?
Oh yes, and
Okay.
butter.
So
and
you
like
should know.
eggs from chicken.
So you should know that the baby gets taken away from the mother, right? That the cows get forcibly inseminated, and that the babies that are male are get killed, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between consuming somebody's flesh or paying for a product that kills somebody but you're not consuming their flesh?
It's mich. Nicht Holocaust.
Is it a difficult question? What happened there?
Yes, it's a difficult question.
Why is that difficult? Like, say for instance, if you're a friend over here, right?
Yeah.
She's a woman, let's say, right? I'm assuming. At some point in your life, when you grow older, you will be able to get pregnant, and you will produce milk after you do that, right? Would it be fair if somebody takes away your baby?
No, I don't think so.
Would it be fair if they choose to kill you if you can't get pregnant? Yeah, well, we do this to cows. Would that be fair to them?
No, I don't think so.
No. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we have responsibility, the consumers, or if you said the farmers, do we have
Yes.
responsibility for this happening?
Yes, of course.
And what do you think we can do about it?
I mean, we can stop them and like talk to many people if possible. I think it's a good project that you're starting here. Like to start getting opinions from different people on the street. It's a good start. Like
Yeah.
over social media, I think it's a good idea because many people are there nowadays, especially teenagers, and I think we can change their opinion. So yeah.
If you think if you stop buying these products, we also stop the injustice, or at least some injustice?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
We could also like reduce. So I think if we stop buying them, it would be also a good start and like be better to
I agree, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you should do that?
Yes. Like I've solved that by becoming a vegetarian because I didn't like the thought of those animals being killed. So I think maybe.
Okay, let me give you a card because I see these guys are very insistent on being somewhere. It's the man is here over here. Sorry, I'll just give you some. I'll give you a card. Here you go. Thank you for having this conversation with me. There's a video there called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear" or "The Minute." Should I give you a card also?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a couple of videos there. Maybe give one of them a watch to see what it is that it is. But if you're a farmer, you probably already know. And consider changing your view and what we do to animals because we all deserve it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Have a good day. Cheers. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay? Animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. How many people watch it?
Okay. You want to come here so that you're in view? Yeah, there's like 100 people. You want to come here so that you're in view?
Yeah, of course. Kom med dan.
What's your name?
My name is Amel and yours? Amel.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Amal. What's your name?
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Well,
meet you.
I'm saying nice to meet you before I even know who you are as individuals. So let's test who you are as individuals, okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. Do you think we should be violent towards animals?
It depends
Yeah,
on what.
So, do you think we should be violent towards animals that did nothing wrong to us?
I don't know.
Like, say for instance, if there's a dog on the street right now,
Yeah.
and I want to get exercise by kicking the shit out
No,
of that
no,
dog.
you can't do that, of course.
Well, I can, of course, do that. The
yeah,
question
but
is, should I do that?
No.
Would that be wrong if I did that?
Of course,
But I need to exercise. Why would that be wrong?
because he's an animal like a human being. He feels also like us.
Okay, but I need to exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah.
What exercise?
I need to exercise. For a healthy lifestyle, I need to exercise. So I choose to do it by kicking the dog.
Then something wrong with you.
Why? Because we need to exercise.
What do you mean with exercise?
Just like, build muscle.
You need. No, you don't need that. You can't. It's not possible. You can't kick a dog.
You can, for exercise also. Like, it's a good exercise. Imagine this.
You can train other, like You don't have to
I
kick
can
it.
train in other ways.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Do you think it would be fair to kill and eat dogs?
No, why you should kill a dog?
To eat them?
No, but it's not. It don't. What's that? It's not delicious.
Okay. Do you think it's fair to kill and eat pigs?
Haram pigs.
Do you think it's fair to kill and eat cows? Oh my God, we have to go through this whole thing.
Maybe.
That's the circle of life.
Why isn't it the circle of life when I do it for exercise? That's also the circle of life, right? There's somebody who's weak and
Never-
I'm abusing them.
You're
There's
ne-
somebody who's weak and I'm
The
abusing
histo-
them to eat their
the
flesh.
history say that's never been in the history of the life, you know.
What, somebody kicking a dog for exercise?
Yeah. But to eat
Somebody needs
eat
to
a
start
cow,
it.
it.
eat a
Friend.
cow.
Why does that matter?
It matters
Why?
because the people from 1,000 years ago need to.
But you don't today. Doesn't matter what people thousands of years ago, right? Like thousands of years ago, we used to stone women that were intelligent. Should we stone intelligent women today?
No.
Okay. So then it doesn't really matter what people from 1,000 years ago thought. Nowadays we have alternatives where we don't need to eat animals. We don't need to kill them and eat them. So how is it justified to kill them to eat them?
What?
But the point of this conversation that you are vegan, a vegan man or what?
Yeah, sure, I'm vegan, but that doesn't really matter,
But
does it?
why are you vegan? Why?
Why am I vegan? Because
Yeah.
I think it's wrong. Slavery is wrong. That's kind
Because why you think that?
of. Why is slavery wrong?
I
But-
don't know, I ask
But the
you.
human needs the stuff from the ham. You can't live without ham.
I must be dead already.
Yes, but to be honest, you know, when I see a vegetarian, he looks like he's dead the next day.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
To be
I mean,
honest.
I'm a power lifter. That's okay, you know. And I lifted 185 kilograms today.
Yes, but I don't see it. You know, if you would
Oh,
eat
if you don't see it, that's a different thing.
no, but if you would eat ham and you lift so much, you would be like that. You know.
No, not at all. I actually used to consume animal products. I'm much stronger now, and I consume plant-based products. But it doesn't really matter because we have science behind all of this. We don't have to debate this. Like I understand maybe you think one thing, but science says a different thing, right? Like you may look at the Earth. Do you think the Earth is flat?
If Earth is flat,
Yeah.
no.
Well, when you look at it, it kind of seems flat, but you know that it isn't flat thanks to science and mathematics.
I don't know what it is. I don't say it's round, but I don't think it's flat.
Fair. So the same thing we can apply to this. Maybe you don't have the knowledge, but we know we can be healthy on a plant-based diet. We know we can build just as much muscle as we want
Yes,
on a
but
plant-based
to
diet.
be honest, I don't wanna go on some people's. But when you see a vegetarian, he doesn't look healthy,
Okay.
and that's my opinion is that a human being needs that.
Well, when I see
stuff.
non-vegans, I also think they don't look healthy. Well, actually, sorry. When I see non-vegans, I think they look stupid. Does that mean that not eating animal products makes you stupid?
Animals also eat animals, you know.
Okay,
If a
so
cow,
wait,
if
are
a
we
cow
going now-
would be in the wildness,
Are we
a
going now
wolf-
through each excuse possible? Because we just move from one excuse to another excuse.
No, not this.
Because right now we move from
But
the
that's a
fact that
fact.
when you see vegans, you think they're unhealthy. Doesn't really matter because we have studies showing that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. And now you moved from animals eat other animals. Is this what's keeping you? Like when you go
No,
to
the
a
keeping,
supermarket
but that's
and
a
buy
fact.
an animal product, you're like animals
It's
eat other
some-
animals, therefore it's okay to do it.
I said that's the circle of life. If
That's a
if
Lion King
chicken,
reference, you know
if
that,
a
right?
chicken not would be in my garden,
Why is it wrong to kill and eat a dog but not a cow?
I don't know, but maybe a dog in the wildness would also be eaten. I don't kill a, I
Why
don't
not?
go kill a lion
Why
because
don't you
I
go
don't
kill and
need
eat a dog? You
because
don't need to
I
eat
don't have anything from him. You know,
Yeah, you
if
can
if
get
a
meat.
dog would be healthy and delicious, maybe I kill a dog also.
Oh, so if dogs are healthy, you would kill and eat dogs.
Yeah, if it's good for me, you know.
Okay,
But-
perfect. So now let's see it. If humans are even healthier and tastier, would you kill and eat humans?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. There we have it.
Yeah,
The Jeffrey Dahmer in person right
no,
here.
no, of course
you would kill
I
and
wouldn't.
eat humans.
No, of course I wouldn't. But
Oh, okay, okay. So you're just lying. Okay.
no, I make joke. Of course I don't kill a human.
Yeah,
but
it's so funny to make jokes about killing and eating others, right? Oh, that's a joke also. It's a joke.
Everything is a joke.
Yeah, that person is an
You
ambulance
just
as a joke.
have
yeah.
to don't take the life serious. Everything is a joke.
Yeah, even killing them is a joke, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah, what's
You,
happening?
you have to
What's
accept
happening in Iran
that
is a
the
joke.
Shahada,
What's happening in
the
Ukraine
Quran,
is a joke. They're all
what,
jokes.
What stands in the
It's
Quran?
so funny.
Wie
huh?
sagt man? Nicht
Killing
Shahada,
humans is
der-
funny.
Wie
to
sagt
you.
man? Wie sagt nach dem Dingsleben? Nach you have to live like the Sharia, what the Sharia says.
So let me ask you this: if somebody had a chain around your neck and was about to kill you, would you find that funny?
I kill him then.
If they had a chain around your neck and you couldn't possibly kill them, and like a gun to your head, you
Of
couldn't
course
possibly
I
kill
don't
them. Would you
find
find
it
that
funny, but
So why would it be funny?
but you
Why
can't
would it be
compare,
funny when you do
can't
that to any
compare-
other
you
animal?
can't compare animals and
We're
humans.
animals, yes we can. It's very
you
easily.
do
We
that,
compare
no.
one species of animals to another species of animals.
No. But
Yes, we are. We're apes.
no.
We evolved from Homo heidelbergensis.
Do you say we are from monkeys?
We're from apes, not from monkeys.
Was ist apes? Yeah, but monkey apes the same.
No, they're not the same. Different clades.
But people are not from apes.
Yeah, we are. We are apes, not we're
Why
from
do you
apes.
know that?
We're apes. Okay, you,
Why are
you
you-
just open Google and ask Google. Are humans
I won't
apes?
see that. I don't believe that.
My phone is over
I
there.
don't
so
I
can't
don't
saw it.
believe that.
That we are coming from
Apes.
apes. That's-
Doesn't matter whether you believe
That's
it or
no,
not.
that-
Doesn't
no.
matter where we're coming from. We are apes, regardless. We are
But
classified
when
as
we
apes.
eat, apple from it's the same shit. It's also nature. They live also on a tree.
Okay, so we moved on from humans are
Yeah,
apes
but you
to now
say
to
that we
animal
don't-
to plants have
Yeah,
feelings.
no.
Well, plants don't have feelings. Plants are not individuals. I hope you understand
Yes, they will.
that. Is they what?
They are.
They're individuals.
Yeah.
They have sentience.
Yeah.
What is sentience?
I don't know.
So how do you know that they have
His-
it?
his
Are you
English
guys
is-
just gonna say
Nah,
yes or
nah,
no to
but
everything?
His,
Is that
his
it?
Wait a
English is
minute.
not so good.
But
Okay.
tell him, Sean.
So why say yes if you don't know what it
Wat
is?
wat zei de stelling?
Das Baum auch, wie sagen wir dem? Auch
Fühlen.
Fühlen.
He
You
say a tree has also feelings.
Do you guys really believe that?
know, why you believe that the dog have feelings? Why you know that?
Because it comes from the brain.
From the brain.
Yeah, and dogs have
But
a
we
brain.
have not the same brain.
Doesn't matter. They have a
That-
brain.
Yeah.
it matters. It
Oh.
matters. It matters.
Oh,
Sharia.
do you and I
Sharia.
have the same brain?
No,
No. So then,
Zal een paar fakten
how would you know that I
vertellen?
have feelings?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
You also don't know that I am feeling.
No, but I assume because
Which
you
leg
have a
limited?
brain that you probably
I
have.
iPhone
hope it, but
camera.
you
So,
don't
so
know.
listen,
You
all
don't
of
know.
this, all of
I
this,
don't
by the
see
way,
your brain. You
sure,
also don't see my
sure,
brain.
sure. All of this is science, right? Like we don't have to debate whether any of this is true or not. This is
Yeah,
science. We
yeah.
have evidence showing that animals are sentient beings,
Yeah.
and we have evidence saying that plants are not sentient.
Yeah.
So, what exactly justifies you killing and eating dogs?
Why you always come with dogs?
Because it
of
seems
what?
like you like to kill and eat animals, and I just pick one animal, and that's a dog.
You said all animals are the same. All animals.
Wat
So
zeg
you,
je
yeah.
dit?
For you, it's all animals the same. When you say a dog is the same like a lion, like a
All animals want to live equally, yes.
Why-
You want to
why
live
do you
just
know
as
that?
much
Why
as
do you
I
know
want to
that?
live, just as much as he wants to live, just as much as a
bro,
dog
you
wants to
cannot-
live.
But the God,
You-
the
ah,
God says how
say,
long
you
you
can-
you live.
Which God?
you cannot
Allah.
talk to an animal. Why
How do you know that that's the God?
Which one is
You have thousands proofs that is the right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If you
So do the Christians,
if you
don't they?
if you it doesn't matter. Every religious we accept every religion. But if you take
Oh,
a
okay.
Quran, are you Dutch?
Yeah.
And you take a Quran on Dutch and you read it, we can bet on €1,000 you're gonna change your mind about everything.
I don't think so.
Of
But
course.
if you read the Spider-Man, why are you going to believe that Spider-Man exists?
No, but in Quran you have so many proofs, you know.
That what the Quran says is true? In
Yeah.
Quran, you have proof that what the Quran says is true?
Yes.
Don't you
Because
think that's
can
circular
prove it, like,
reasoning?
they said 2,000 years ago what is happening now.
Is it in Spider-Man proof that what says in Spider-Man is true? If I choose
No.
any book,
Yeah, but
anything
but you
in the
see
book will be
that
proof that
is
what's in the book
Spider-Man,
is true.
you say that a human can.
Do you understand that every single book that I pick will be proof that what's said in the book is true?
In the book, yeah, but Quran says what is here, not in the book. Quran
The
is a
Quran
book
is
that-
just describing a world. It doesn't describe the world that exists. I'm sorry, but whatever you,
Boss.
if you want to,
You know, we believe something.
sure. But
Different-
you want to
we have
believe.
different-
The thing is, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but the
Careful,
reality
yeah,
is, even when it comes to Islam, can you please come back? We're having a conversation. Thank you. So if you want to believe in your religion, fine. I don't care. You know, like it's your religion. You believe in whatever you want.
Then we
The-
have I believe.
The only thing about your religion, though,
Let's
is
go
that
back to that.
specifically
Yes,
your
of course.
religion actually says that it's wrong to even hurt a sparrow when there's no necessity behind it.
But
So in your religion, it says that it's wrong to harm an animal when there's no necessity behind it. So
But
we
it's
live
a
in a
necessity,
world
but it's
where there
also
is
saying it's
no
necessity.
necessity behind harming animals. So right now, you are choosing to harm animals for your taste pleasure.
No,
You are
it's not
going
just
the
for the
haram
taste
way,
pleasure. It's not-
100%.
you're just saying
So you
something.
claiming
No, you
that
can't
what
say
you're
something
eating
like
is
it's not true.
halal
You can't
is
say-
100% not.
No,
You just
no,
refuse to believe
This
that.
conversation is now not on
I actually
you're
spoke to
provocating.
I actually spoke to Islamic scholars,
Yeah.
and Islamic scholars have said the same thing. You have two things: one that says it's okay to consume these animals. I know it says that
Yeah,
that it's
but
halal
it's not-
as long as you do
can't-
it the
can't say
halal
it's
way.
not- it's not
And the
haram
other
and
thing
just for
is
the delicious.
that
You
it's
can't say
and
that.
the other
It's not
thing
true.
and the other thing is that it says to harm even a sparrow is wrong. If you choose to ignore the other
Yeah,
one,
but
then
that
you
one-
choose to
you
put
just
yourself
said-
in a
you
position
said-
where you're
you
going
said-
against your own religion. Because in
Can we have a
reality, well, I have to
discussion?
finish what
No,
I'm
you're
saying.
just
I have to
speaking.
finish what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just speaking because I have to finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
So in reality, right, you have this statement that says to harm an animal when there's no necessity is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There is no necessity to consume animal products. You
It's-
are
it's a
harming them when
necessity.
you're consuming
It's a
animal
necessity.
products.
It's a
Therefore, what
necessity.
you're doing is wrong.
But it's a necessity to.
No, it's
to-
not. No.
Yeah, for you, it's not. For
I'm
me,
a
it is.
certified nutritionist. Can you explain to me what it is that we need from animal products that we can't get from plants?
It's just the protein from the.
You think we can't get protein from plants, dude? All plants contain all 9 essential amino acids.
Yeah, but,
all of them.
But it's just the fact that the meat is healthier than the plants. You can't.
First of all, that is not a fact. In fact, we have concluding way more studies showing that meat is actually unhealthy, and it only becomes healthy because we consume it alongside plants, first and foremost. And second,
But it's
we have
also-
studies showing that you can thrive on a plant-based diet. So none of this is actually factual. We can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Yeah, you can be healthy, but it's also.
So then we don't
it's
need it.
also, You don't. You can.
If you said we can be healthy on a plant-based diet, that means we don't need animal products.
We need it.
What do we need it for?
Yeah, because it's healthy.
But that's contradiction. So can you be healthy on a plant-based diet?
Yeah, but not the same as.
Okay,
as
so if you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, that means we don't need to consume animal products. If you
Yeah,
claim
but
we
you
need to
can't-
consume
you
animal
can't be-
products
you can't
and
be-
you can be healthy on a
you
plant-based
can't- you
diet,
can't be- you
that's a
can't-
contradiction.
You can be the same. You can't have the same health like on animal.
You can't have the same
he's-
what?
The same health.
Yeah, you
know,
can.
I don't know the facts about health. You're just talking. I don't know the facts about.
I know.
Yeah, you know. I don't know if you know.
So why are you contradicting me if you don't know?
Yeah, but I said I don't. I didn't. Read about this.
Sure. So let's say this way: if you find out that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet,
No,
do you then
I
think?
wouldn't- I
If you
wouldn't.
find out that
That's
you
the
can be
same- that's the
healthy
same
on a
health.
plant-based diet, does that mean that you have an obligation to stop being violent towards animals?
No, can you repeat the question?
So if
Yeah.
you find out, you have concluding evidence,
Yeah.
and it shows you that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, does that mean you're going to be stop being violent towards animals?
No.
No?
No.
So it doesn't matter, you see? So and then
You
that
know-
would
you know-
directly mean you're going against your religion.
No,
so
it's not.
bringing your
It's
religion.
not.
Also,
You
by the
know,
way, bringing
why-
your religion to justify acts of violence is something that in any
But-
type of religion
but-
is justified as purely evil. The idea of using
It's
your
not
own
justified,
benevolent
but
God
when it-
to
when it-
justify
when it stands
violence.
in
That's
my-
insane, bro.
When it says in my book, I can, then I will.
And it also says that if there's no necessity, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't, but it's a necessity.
It's not. No.
Yeah, it is.
Just
It-
because you claim it is a necessity doesn't mean it is. Can you please explain to me how millions of people are surviving and super healthy worldwide?
Yeah, they're surviving. I didn't say you can survive.
No, I said
Am
they're super healthy.
But they don't look super healthy.
Well, you probably saw one or two people. What's that tennis player? There's a tennis player that's vegan. That's international. Say that again?
Who?
I forgot his name. But there's several athletes who are nowadays actually there's percentage-wise. So percentage-wise, there's around 3% of people are vegan. But amongst athletes, more like 6% of athletes are vegan. So that means that you have a
but the
higher
best-
chance of
but-
performing
but-
on a
But
plant-based
if it
diet.
would be better to be vegan, the best sportsman will be vegan.
Yeah, they will be. You'll see that in the future, people will adopt plant-based diets because
I
they're
say
the
if
best.
Cristiano, I say if
100%
Cristiano
sure.
Ronaldo would be vegan, he wouldn't be this what he is.
Yeah, but the problem is that when you look at these top tier performers, the problem is that these top tier performers have no incentive to be better. So no matter what, like if you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, he's already the best. He doesn't need to do anything to be better. Like he doesn't need to work on it.
Yes, but if he
But
starts,
you will see that the people who consume a plant-based diet eventually end up having better health outcomes
I don't
because
think
that's just a tier. But it doesn't matter whether you think so or not. We have science behind all of this. And the reality is you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. We don't have to debate any of this because just like we don't have to debate whether the earth is flat or not. We have science showing that the earth is round. We have science showing that you can thrive on a plant-based diet. This isn't my opinion. This is established science. And if you deny either of them, it's imagine denying
but
the
there are
earth is
also signs
round. Come on.
That meat is also healthy. Healthier.
No, it's not.
But there are
course it
also
is.
there are different.
you have
sciences,
many,
you know,
many
science-
more vitamins.
Did you know red meat is carcinogenic?
No, I did. You know, I said before I didn't.
But you hear
15
never,
years.
never the
15 years, it's been not thought through. 15 years, it's been proven that red meat is carcinogenic. The correlation between cancer, colon cancer, and red meat has been there for 15 years. Not one, not two, 15 years.
But I never hear that someone is sick or not healthy because of meat.
You haven't seen anybody who has stomach cancer because when they have stomach cancer, they only adopt a plant-based diet. My uncle had stomach cancer, and what did he do? He stopped eating any animal products. He started eating animal products again after he cured the stomach cancer, but during the stomach cancer, he didn't consume any animal products because that's what would aggravate it.
And what happened in the period? In this period?
In which period?
With this period, he don't eat animals.
Oh no, I mean he did chemotherapy and all that, obviously. So
Yeah,
his tumor shrunk. He's in remission.
Nice.
Yeah.
But like it's like I'm just saying, either way, like you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. I just failed to see what exactly is the justification for killing innocent animals.
I know what you want to say with this conversation, but I won't say in my mind. That's dan wil je dus einfach. Jo, mir das einfach machen, weil wir
Yeah,
schmieren.
it's you know.
That's
was
normal.
always
It's
there.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was normal to have slaves 200
but-
years ago. Doesn't mean it was
But
right.
you say we are addicts. What did you say?
From apes.
Apes.
Yeah.
And the people before us was like, vi säger att de är hölemänniskor.
Yeah, this Homo sapiens. the
Homo
first-
sapiens.
first-
We're Homo sapiens.
sapiens.
Yeah, the first
but the
people.
first people who
Homo
hunted.
heidelbergensis.
Yeah, like they would never survive if they would eat only vegetarian.
Yeah, in
just
fact,
grass.
most of their like 99% of their diet was fruits and things that they could find. Yeah,
And hunt.
and it doesn't really matter because
Because I
this
mean,
this whole idea of
yeah,
consuming.
That's it.
You know, we I respect you. Like we know what you want to achieve, and it's okay. It's really okay. But I don't think.
Yeah, but you're going to be violent towards animals. Of course, you're
Yeah,
going to
I will.
respect me because
Yeah, I
I'm the
will.
one who's
I
not
will.
violent and is advocating for non-violence.
Yeah, but
you're the
we-
one
but
who is
we will
being
not,
violent.
We will not come to one opinion. You know, we have.
This
different
isn't an opinion. You are being
But
violent.
yeah,
Are you
okay,
not
I am
being violent or
I
not?
am, but when you say it,
What is it justified? How do you justify the violence?
Because it's good.
Yeah, because of taste. There you
No,
go.
no,
So
not
your
just taste,
religion,
not
your
just
religion
taste.
says
Not
it's
even
okay to
Not-
kill
not-
animals
not just
because of
I
taste.
said, I'm not finished. I
Well,
said
nutrition you can get from other sources, bro.
Yeah, but it's also the taste. It's nutrition.
Yeah.
It's vitamins. It's all
Yeah, you all of everything outside of the taste. Even taste you can get from plants,
Yeah,
but
but-
everything
but
outside
I
of
will-
that specific
But
taste
it's,
you can get
say,
from
you
plants.
say it's haram, but it's not haram. You can't say that because
It
we,
is,
we
yeah.
have.
You
to,
just refuse
we
to
have
look
to
into
eat
it.
on our aid. We have to kill.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Yes, it's
No, on aid you just have to make a sacrifice. In fact, there's several people on aid who don't make
Yeah,
sacrifices without
sacrifice,
killing
yeah.
animals. Yeah, they donate, they give money to the homeless, they
No,
bring
that's-
homeless
that's-
and
that's
feed
the
them.
other thing.
Other, that's
That's
the other. We
Yeah,
have
you don't have
three
to
or
kill
four.
animals on aid.
You
No,
have
I know several people who are Muslim and vegan and
yeah,
they
but
don't
that's,
kill animals
we
on
have
aid.
different opinions on that. You know.
Doesn't matter
We
whether
believe
you
that-
have opinions
Yeah,
or
no,
not on
but
that.
it
The
does
sheer
matter.
fact
It
is
does
that
matter.
you
You
have
know-
to think logically, okay? There's like you believe in God, okay? You will say that your intelligence comes from God, correct?
My intel, no, not everything.
No, but your
what
logic,
he- what he
logic
gave
does
me, what he
logic
gave-
does
gave
logic,
me.
yeah,
Yes.
logic comes from God, right?
Yes.
Okay, so logically
Everything comes from
speaking, you are 100% sure that your logic comes from God, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you're not 100% sure that the Quran was written by God because it was written by a human as a messenger of God, correct?
No, I'm 100.
It was written. It was printed. It was printed on a printer. Was it not printed on a printer?
It wasn't written by.
Was it printed on a printer?
It wasn't written by God, but that's
Yeah.
God's.
So there's a chance that there was a mistake in it, correct?
No chance.
Wait. So
No
if
chance.
in the printer they misspell one word, is that not a mistake?
No, because the Quran was when
From the angel.
If in the Quran,
Can, you, can,
no,
can
no.
I speak?
Let me
Can I
explain.
speak? But
so
you
if
don't, you don't
the
let me
first
speak.
word, what's
You
the
don't-
first word in the
Ikra.
Quran?
Ikra.
Ikre. If
Yeah.
instead of ikre it says irke, somebody just misspells it and prints it that way.
The
How
Quran
does the
wasn't
Quran
just
say-
written by one person.
Sure, but
But-
if they print it that way, how does the
But
Quran
no,
take out?
that makes no sense. You can't.
Can you
if-
just
if-
go with
if-
it so that you understand
Can
what
I
my
say
point
something?
is?
Can I say
Yeah.
something? Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he got the message, went to the people, said it, and it was written down.
And
you
the
know?
person who wrote it down, what if
But
they
it
wrote
was-
if they wrote
it
one
wasn't
word
just
bad?
written by one.
Five
if
people.
One, if one makes a mistake, it's okay. When you have 20 others who
Perfect,
didn't
perfect.
make-
So if one of them makes a mistake and one word is misspelled, one
But-
comma is put in the wrong place, just one single comma is put
But-
in the wrong
but
place.
if 20
that means
people-
it can have a mistake.
But if-
Any book that is printed, just bear with me, okay? Any single book that is printed will have a possibility of
No,
an error.
you know why? You know why? Because the Quran was memorized by hundreds of millions of people and
Bro,
preserved.
bro,
What,
just
bro?
just use your logic, okay? I understand. Just use your
Yeah,
logic
but-
for a second. If I'm going to download the PDF of the Quran and I'm going to print it manually, are you telling me that there's zero chance of there being an error inside of it?
It can be an error.
There you go.
If
Thank you.
you
So
print it,
there
but
is
you
a
don't print
non-zero
it-
chance.
But you
Listen
don't-
to me.
But if you
Let
print
me
it- but
fucking
if you
finish
print
my
it-
point.
But if you no, you are
Let him
disrespectful.
finish.
Yeah,
You
sure.
don't let me finish.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. I don't
Yeah.
want to debate you. You are a bit provocative with your
Yeah.
sense.
Always, I mean,
Yeah.
I see the vegan people
And
always
you-
talk
you're-
like a little bit. they
I'm
are
an animal
think-
rights activist,
They're
though.
like there.
It's
Whether
okay.
I'm vegan or
It's
not doesn't
okay,
matter.
you know.
I'm vegan because
But
I'm
you're-
against
you're-
slavery.
I know
you're-
it's okay.
To be against slavery, sure. Of course it is to be
It's
okay to
okay.
be against
You
slavery. It is
think
bad
it's
to be a
okay.
person who
Yeah,
enslaves.
that think it's okay.
You think it's okay to enslave, yeah. But that's fine.
You know, I don't
So
want to
since
talk
the
with you
Quran
because
has
you
at least
are
1% chance of error and your intelligence is 100% sure given from God, why is it that you don't trust your intelligence instead of on top of the Quran
I
when it
trust
comes to
because-
this particular thing that says it is wrong to exploit, slaughter sentient beings? Because when you see an image like of an animal having their throats cut, when you see how they feel, you always feel sick about it. You always want to run away. You feel bad. Your God gave you that, but you choose to ignore that and say, I'm going to listen to this book who has at least the possibility of an error. So you're not
No,
even
it
listening to
doesn't
your own
have a- you
message
don't-
from
it-
God,
it doesn't
actually.
have a
You're just
possibility
listening
of
to
error.
whatever you want to listen
no,
to
no.
because you get pleasure
No,
from it.
no,
Typical
no, it's-
slave,
no, it's-
slaveholder
no, it's,
behavior.
You can talk like you want, but you know,
I explained it to you
but this
pretty simple.
conversation is, you know, it's not on the same.
It's not on the same because obviously I am trying
Yeah,
to
you are
explain to you something that
nothing.
you're not
nothing.
understanding.
You are nothing. You know.
Sure.
You're nothing. It's okay.
I'm nothing.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, you can get upset about it, but please stop
But
enslaving
you
animals.
You aren't respectful. You know. If I
Not
speak,
towards
it's
people
a
who
human
enslave.
being.
yeah,
No.
then it's okay.
You shouldn't be
Then-
enslaving
then
animals.
Then
Do you think
don't
you
speak
deserve
with me.
respect for
Don't speak
enslaving
with me.
animals?
Don't speak with me. It's okay.
Do you
It's
think
okay.
you deserve respect for enslaving animals? Don't enslave animals. Don't be violent towards innocent animals.
So we don't slave animals.
Yeah, you do, you do. You enslave animals, yeah, you do. I need to change the battery. I was a bit much, wasn't I? It's okay. I knew I was coming. I kind of went in that direction myself. I'm guilty of that, I know that. But that's okay. Enslaving animals. Yeah, imagine thinking that enslaving animals is okay, huh? Stop harassing others. Well, they stopped to have a conversation with me. They just didn't like the outcome of the conversation. They're always free to leave, you know? Just like they did. They left. Nobody when harass would have been if I go after them. That would have been harassment. Me just having a conversation with somebody by explaining to them that they're being slave owners. It's not necessarily. Hey, you guys want to have a conversation?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
How old are you?
24.
Okay, because you look young. I just need to confirm that you're over 18, so that you can give informed consent. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Can we do together?
Yeah, sure, of course. What's your name?
Journey.
Journey. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse. I'm Chip. Where you guys from? Women. Sorry. Where you from?
I'm from the United States.
United States. Where from in the U.S.?
Washington, D.C.
Washington. Oh, I've been to Washington D.C. It was one of the best cities I've been in the U.S. I thought San Francisco, New York, Washington D.C., and Chicago.
I would agree with that order.
You would agree with that order? Okay. So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. I want to ask you, do you think animals deserve moral consideration? And by that I mean that if our actions impact them, then we should consider their well-being.
Do we agree?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think?
Oh, yes, I think so, yeah.
Should animals have moral
Definitely.
consideration?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like for instance, if we want to kick puppies or dogs for exercise, would that be moral or would that be immoral?
Definitely immoral.
But we need to exercise, right? So why would that be immoral if we choose to exercise by kicking dogs?
I think it becomes immoral as soon as your agency impedes on your actions taken with your own agency impede on the agency of others, including any other life form.
Or harm them in any way.
Oh, I like that. I like the agency. I also like the harm, but I like the agency one. I like the agency one. You're right. How about if we do it for food? Is that okay?
I think that it gets into a tricky territory, right? There's a lot of considerations, particularly when it comes to cultural and religious reasons for having food. But
wait,
in
for
general,
Yeah, sorry.
I think that if you have the choice, and in an ideal situation you have the financial means and you have the choice, and your body, right, because I know people have all kinds of like health considerations as well, is able to make that choice to not eat animals, then yeah, I think that if it's within your ability to do so, then you should. But I think there are considerations as well.
So if you can do it, you should do it. Is essentially the point, right? Okay. Well, I agree with that. Do you think you should do it then? Do you think you should stop consuming animal products?
Yeah, I agree. I think as long as you have like the means and are physically and culturally and religiously.
Well,
free
culturally
to,
and religiously it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we wouldn't say it's okay to take the agency off of women if it's culturally or religiously says so, right? Like if the culture or the religion says we should take away the agency of certain individuals from a
Yeah,
group.
it's a super great point. It's a super great point that, you think, oh, okay, well, just because that's a tradition doesn't necessarily mean like that it's a good one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we can adapt traditions. I'm not saying like, for instance, say for instance in the US you have on Thanksgiving you use a turkey. You can use stuffed turkey. You don't like the whole point of the Thanksgiving dinner isn't to have a dead animal on your table. Is to sit with your family and have a good time. So there's no need to have the dead animal isn't necessarily part of the tradition, or the tradition can be adapted.
I think to maybe further refine what I was saying about the cultural element, I think it all comes down to the access that you have to alternatives.
Yeah.
Because if you're living in a place where that is the primary, right? Like it is very much what you find is what you're going to kill and you're going to eat, and that is a main source of protein, perhaps in areas where beans and other sources of protein, are not growing or are not growing year round, then in that case I think, culture and your ability to culture then is much more ingrained in the choices that you have, and in that case I would never say that in that case it's a wrong decision. Like,
So in
I
a
think
situation
that-
where you need to do it, right? I wouldn't have a problem with that. But in a situation where I need to kill a human, I also wouldn't have a problem with that necessarily. I mean, it would be just as problematic to do it like mentally or whatever, because I don't even know if that I could do it. But I'm just saying, morally speaking, I wouldn't see it problematic, right? Like when it comes to survival, we can end up justifying horrific things, right? Like the people who crashed in the Andes, they started cannibalizing and eating other humans in order to survive. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. Nobody said, oh, what you did was horrible. They just said, now that you're here, you can't start eating people. You just got to do, what's right. So in this situation, do you think, what about you two? Do you think you have options to no longer consume animal products?
I think so. I think, I would be in a position to be able to do that. I think
in an ideal world, there would be a lot of more systemic change that happens that can make those kind of products and alternatives more accessible to everybody.
I think that's super true.
And the way that, food is produced could be a huge place for change and making those products more available and accessible. But I think, like, for me personally, I do have that option. And so that is something that I could choose to do.
Yeah, I agree. And, I agree with you that there might be situations when it's more difficult. I personally haven't met any single person who is not able to adopt a plant-based diet. I've spoken to people from Ghana, I've spoken to people from Burkina Faso, I've spoken to people all over the world. And in every situation, it is cheaper to adopt a plant-based diet, to be vegan essentially. And in every situation, it's not in every situation easier, but cheaper definitely. It's just in every situation is the same thing that everyone is facing: culture, tradition, and we've always done it this way, right? Like everyone just appeals to these things or taste somehow. The reason why I mention this is because I want to emphasize on this idea also that it's not more expensive. It's more expensive only if we look for the expensive products like meat replacers, like cheese replacers or stuff like that. Those are more expensive a lot of times, but the poorest countries in the world, they consume mostly plant-based because it is cheap. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, all of these are pretty cheap.
But I think a lot of the change also starts with, like, people grow up people grow up and cook what they've learned how to cook. And I think, like, the thought of, like, branching out and starting to adopt other things is a big barrier. And I also think that there's a real big push to go 0 to 100 for everything. So I think that some of this rhetoric I've struggled with like vegan, plant-based, right, is that you have to go 100% right at once. And I think that that's really intimidating for people that grew up eating more meat and potatoes type food. Like, that's the food I grew up eating, right? So, like, going towards a more plant-based diet, I think that one barrier to me is thinking about the kind of judgment, or the value judgments made on perhaps, like, still consuming meat products while still adding in more plant-based food to your diet, right, and making it more of a slow, natural transition. So that's kind of where I stand with it at the moment, that I think that makes it a lot more palatable for people to maybe take on and start to experiment with, right? So then it's being added to people's routines, right? Like, you're considering maybe 1 year replacing a traditional food with some kind of plant-based alternative, and then building that into the fabric of your traditions, but not just doing it all at once, I think is a much more, like, an easier pill to swallow a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree to you to some point that on our side that is obviously seems easier, right, on our side. But the reason why I mentioned that I'm an animal rights advocate and I usually speak about animals because this isn't necessarily about us and how it feels to us. It's about an injustice that happens to these individuals, right? And when it comes to any other injustice, we don't usually just say let's reduce the injustice. If we have the possibility to stop it, we say let's stop it.
Yeah.
So
that's a great point.
It's I can understand that on our side it seems easier that way. And I can understand also that a lot of people who, when they think of, it's very easy, like I know myself that there's some foods that I like, and I try to imagine that somebody's telling me, oh, there's this injustice happening behind this food. And sometimes I have a whole day where I work hard, and then the best thing that I'm looking forward is to that one food that I like. If somebody told me that food is something that's an injustice, I would be like, oh shit, that sucks, right? Like, I would be like, but still, I still would want to cling on to my values, because I'm like, I'd rather, like, if I found that out, that food would anyway no longer be as enjoyable anymore, because I would know the injustice behind it. So I'd be like, I don't know, I'd rather just find something else. And honestly, when I went vegan, the one thing that I enjoyed most was this exploration of foods.
It's really great.
Yeah, there's just so many new options nowadays with everything, especially the yogurts. I'm a big yogurt fan, and I just, like, I found so many options that I'm like, okay, well, what was I worried about? But the way I did it was, I did it all at once, because I thought, you know what, I'll just I didn't throw away anything I had, because there's no point in that. I just used the things that I had, and I ate a very little out of them, so that I could try and find the products that mostly resemble the thing that I like in the meanwhile. So that's kind of how I see it, right? Like, we have responsibility for our choices, and obviously doing it one step at a time is better. But in that meanwhile, some animals will get exploited for us, and I don't know, if I were in their shoes, I would want to stop. I would want them to stop.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty similar thing with both of us work in the environmental space, or worked.
Oh, that's
now
awesome.
I'm back in school, so but I think a lot about, like, how your individual actions, like, impact the environment, right?
Yeah.
And I think that and I think it's different with animals because then it's like literally one-to-one, like your actions directly are taking the life of
Exactly.
another.
Yeah.
However, like extending it to the environmental space as well, like thinking about how your individual actions, right, and the choices you can make, I do think that it still, I think I hold that it can feel really overwhelming for people to go 0 to 100, and I'm very empathetic for that cause, and I think that like a lot of people will be, right, but as far as not overwhelming to people to the point of inaction, which is I think what we see a lot in the
Sometimes that
environmental
happens,
space,
yeah.
that you know you think, oh my gosh, well how do I even, if I can't do it completely correctly, I might as well not do it at all. And I think that maybe thinking about a way to work around that, I don't know,
It's very
like a
hard, right? Because
yeah.
we're dealing with cognitive dissonance. Like me as an animal rights activist, I deal with it every day. And sometimes it just happens that when a person already starts realizing what this is about, and that they start holding this position that they want to continue consuming animal products, they just start justifying what they want to do without even realize that what they are actually supporting, the exploitation, the abuse, the violence that the animals go through, right? So, and the reason why they don't realize this is because amongst this whole thing, which is I don't blame the people for, is this industry that hides all of this from them, that makes it so that activists like myself, that activists that rescue animals, that try to film what's happening in there, they go in jail. So not only do they hide it, they make it illegal to show the truth. So we end up in this position where like, okay, but what is it that we can do then? Like, people do need to make changes, unfortunately, because we're in this shitty circle. Well, because people buy it, they get money, they pay politicians, they hide it, and then we just get in the circle constantly. And the ones suffering, well, like we also suffer a little bit from it, because animal products are not that great for us or for our society, or especially the environment. The ones who suffer the most are the animals, sadly. Like they're cycle after cycle of just exploitation, abuse, and slaughter, especially for milk, for example. The cows are, I think, it's the cruelest industry in the world, the milk, because they repeatedly impregnate them, take their babies away, kill them, they use them, they, like, at least for meat, they kill them right away. I'm like, but like for milk, repeated impregnations, baby killed, so rape and violence, it's insane, you know, and I don't blame the people for not being there. I'm just, you know, I tell people to stop because I know they probably won't, but they're trying to do the best step. But if I take their best step, then they might do even less, right? People tend to do less than what you ask of them. So I see it that way. Thank you for stopping by and having this conversation with me. I appreciate you being so open-minded. And I'll ask you this one last question. It's a difficult one. How many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
Exploited for me going forward? How many should?
Yeah.
0.
I hope
However, I know that for me it's not a 0 to 100, it's a try your best that you can at this moment.
That's all I can hope for, you know. I cannot hope for anything else. I will be honest with you. Obviously, you got to try your best. Just be honest with yourself, because trying your best, keep in mind what's also on the other side. It's not just us, it's for them. I think it's much easier when we consider them and not just us. And just for, I think what you would really like is that there's a video there called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's just an activist who's actually from US, called a speech in, I forgot which university in US. And it's somebody recorded it, put it up online. It's just an amazing speech, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And you also get to learn about the whole industry, like eggs, honey, all of this, why it is that we oppose it. Can you give that a watch?
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so
Chip,
much.
it was
Thank you
great
so
speaking
much.
with you.
Yeah, it
My
was nice
brother's
speaking
name is
with you.
Chip. I never meet another Chip.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. We're cool people. We're cool people. Have a good one. Cheers. Future vegans? Yeah, I also felt that way. They were awesome. You wanna have a conversation? Hi. I don't even need to hold a sign. Here, I'm like, sign speaks for myself. Hey, Anna. Yeah, you see, Anna, you say you have a problem with Americans. I freaking love Americans. Think she was into you? I don't think she was into me. I think she was just being a nice person. How's artificial insemination classed as rape? It's forceful insemination. It's called artificial insemination because the one doing it is a human. If a human is inseminating an animal, that is called rape because it's insemination from a different species where the animal did not obviously consent, because they can't consent to that. Hi, Mr. Davidopolis, you're here. Has Vegan is here. Guys, if you don't know who Has Vegan is, amazing person. 40-year-old vegan, amazing person also. Hello, Emeralda Huffington. Oh my God. Yeah. Amsterdam. Yes. Hey, Jason. Nice to see you here. It's called bestiality. Well, to some extent it is. The reason why the laws on bestiality are so loose and they're not so forbidden is because of animal agriculture. In fact, bestiality was legal up until 1994, and it is only 1994, 1995, depends on the country, obviously. But the only reason why it got corrected, and it's still not completely illegal, like there still are situations where they can somehow justify it legally. The reason why it's that way is because of animal agriculture. I would go vegan if animals had feelings, says George Jenkins. Well, George Jenkins, you can look into the Declaration of Consciousness. The New York one, you can find it online. It has a website and it's pretty explicit. It also shows you all the sources to show that animals are conscious, sentient beings. That means that they have emotions and an experience of life. So, George, it seems like you should go vegan then, because animals do have all that. I had a juicy steak for dinner. Well, I am so sorry for the sentient being that got exploited and slaughtered for you, but you should probably have a juicy plant-based steak, since they're just as good, healthier, more nutritious, higher in protein, and not animal gets exploited for you. What are your clothes consisted of? I don't know, some petrol-driven things and cotton. Definitely not animal products if that's your case. Plant-based meat sucks? Well, no, it doesn't. You just probably had the bad one. But there's some that you won't even taste the difference. Or your glasses. They're made of plastic. What is the percentage of vegans that went 100% overnight? I think every vegan went 100% overnight. Every vegan that I know, at least, went 100% overnight. Have to keep amazing person status up. Renee, you don't have to donate for that. I appreciate you. You're also an amazing person, Renee. I appreciate you either way. I appreciate the super chat, of course. Wait, then there was another one, I think, that in the meanwhile. Let me see it. There was enough. Thank you so much, Renee. Double is in the chat for Renee, everyone. He just made a cool super chat. I also got another one from Poro Binardi. Thank you so much. And JJ Floss sent 5 gift memberships. Thank you. That Chip Guy membership. It's so weird to call my name when I say that. So I'm sorry, it feels a bit weird. Thank you so much, everyone, for the super chats and everything. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm back in the old messages. Why do then vegan men look like women? I don't know. Why are we beautiful is what you're asking. Why do we look intelligent is what you're asking. Probably because we are both beautiful and intelligent. That's why all vegan men look like women, as you call it, because we're beautiful and intelligent, right? Or you don't think women are beautiful and intelligent? It's really nice to talk to these girls. I really liked it. Hit subscribe and smash that like, says David. Yes, Davidopolis said, hit that like, you gotta hit that like, otherwise it's not gonna be good. That person runs the risk of accidentally having sex with a man. Clearly not good at assuming gender. Yeah. You wanna have a conversation? You wanna have a conversation?
Where are you from?
Romania.
I'm from Denmark.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube? How old are you?
21.
21. Are you okay being live on YouTube? I'm gonna need a yes or a no. Not a,
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just an informed consent. Okay, thank you. Give me 1 second. Let me put this sign here. Freaking wind. You wanna come here so that you're in view? What's your name?
Emma.
Emma, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. She said from Denmark. What brings you to Amsterdam?
We are on a studio trip.
Oh, nice. Emma, I'm an animal rights activist. I want to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. I have a dog.
You have a dog?
Yes.
What's their name?
Carla.
Carla.
It's a Danish word.
She or he?
She.
Do you see Carla as an object or as a member of your family?
Member.
Member? Okay. Would it be fair if in a parallel universe, in a different world, if Carla were to be treated like an object?
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be fair. But what if Kala's whole identity, her personality would be in another animal, like a cow. Would that be fair if she was treated like an object?
No, it would still be a member of the family.
Well, what if she weren't a member of your family? Would it be okay to treat Kala like an object?
No. Nobody is an object.
Nobody's an object, exactly. Do you think that for the production of milk, cheese, eggs, meat, animals are treated like objects?
I was when I was a little girl, I have a lot of different children. Different pets.
Okay.
A hamster, a bunny, a cat, a dog.
So do you think animals are treated like objects in farming?
Yes.
So
Not maybe more in other lands in Denmark.
what do you mean by that?
In Denmark, we priority our pets and our animals.
But you farm animals in Denmark also, right? So do you think farming animals is a form of objectifying them?
Yeah, maybe chicken and something.
Well, all animals, right? Do you think that then should we be supporting farming of animals?
Yes or no?
Was it yes or no?
It was a yes or no.
Yes and no? Or
Yes, yes.
That's the contradiction. How can it be both yes and no?
I think it's about how you see it.
Well, it's objectifying of animals. Why support it?
I don't know. I think we maybe also have something to eat. I'm not going to eat vegetables every day, but I'm not going to eat a dog.
Why not eat vegetables?
I need some meat also. I'm never going to be a vegan.
Why do you need animal products?
It gives me protein.
Can you get protein from other sources?
Yes.
So why choose the one that is violent towards animals?
It's a really good thing you're talking about.
Okay, but why choose the ones that are violent towards animals?
Do you not eat animals?
No.
No, you are vegan?
Yeah.
Have you been for many years?
4 or 5 years, something like that. Yeah. I'm against slavery, so of course I'm vegan.
What?
I'm against slavery.
Yes, makes sense.
You're against slavery also, right?
I don't know what it is exactly.
Slavery? It means, treating individuals as property.
No, I'm not. It was so nice talk, but I need to do some homework with my class.
Sure, that's fine. Can you please stop oppressing animals?
I will do my best for you.
Let me give you a card, okay? Can you watch the minion? Okay, thank you. Have a good one. She will do her best for me. I don't know what that means exactly, but whatever. Thank you very much, Marcos. I appreciate you. Double is in the chat for Marcos also. Okay, let me put back the signs. Because of the wind, it's very difficult with the signs today. The sign situation is kind of difficult. So give me 1 second. Because every time I take the sign, I have to put it in a place where the wind doesn't blow it. And, well, luckily, my backpack is full of bird seed. Oh yeah, and we see pigeons. Before we finish, everyone, so we're gonna be, let me see the sign. The sign says I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. Stick around because before we finish this stream, we're gonna be feeding these pigeons a little bit. I have a lot of bird seed today with me. We're gonna be feeding them so much. We're gonna be getting some fat pigeons in the house. We're gonna be getting some really fat pigeons in the house today. That's gonna be cool. And I have sunflower seeds specifically for them. Well, I have some cookies that I gotta get rid of, so that's perfect. And then the sunflower seeds. So, it's gonna be pretty cool. Just because factory farming is trash doesn't mean we should all go vegan. Well, the reason why factory farming is trash is because factory farming reminds you that the animal shouldn't be treated like an object. But the animal is treated like an object in all forms of farming. It's just that one is more visibly objectifying them than the other, but they're all objectifying animals. Chip and people like him is the reason why Dutch people don't like to go to Amsterdam. Oh, you mean animal rights activist? Well, you'll find out that all the animal rights activists that I know from the Netherlands are actually not living in Amsterdam. So there you go. Dang, that poor pigeon. Because they're going to be getting fat, they're going to be getting some good food. They're going to love it. You realize sunflower seeds are incredibly unhealthy for pigeons. No, they're not. I actually have a friend who takes care of pigeons, and sunflower seeds are amongst the best thing to feed to pigeons. FYI. Most pigeons are emancipated. Are what? Emaciated. I don't know what that means. Jason says you realize bird seed is really unhealthy for birds. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Jason, I will trust you, Jason. But but you're always just so sarcastic. But I need somebody who I trust. Let's see, Renee or Anik. Oh, underfed, emaciated, underfed, hungry. Thank you, Anik. Starved. Okay. Can Anik or one of the cool vegan people that I can trust tell me if sunflower seeds are good for pigeons? I need to double check them because I don't want to feed them something that they may not be good for them. Get a job, dude! Thank you for being concerned with me. I actually have 2 jobs and I'm working pretty hard. Sunflower seeds are fine for pigeons? Okay, perfect. We'll do that then. Seed is high in fat and not ideal. There's all sorts of nutrition, but it's not bad for them. Good if they can also get some veggies. I don't know if I can give them veggies. Healthy fats, but should be moderately fat. Okay, I'm not gonna give them a lot then. What's my other job? Somebody asks. I'm a software engineer. That's my other job. Fuck man, it got so cold here. Safe. Perfect, thank you. The people saying get a job are not at work on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get a job. I'm sitting here procrastinating, watching you while you're sitting on the street trying to have conversations on the people. And then before that, you've been working all day long and then you're going to be working some more. But you get a job because, you know. They should say, let's both get a job. I mean, that would be more accurate. But I do have a job. That's the only thing. I'm literally at work, not working because of this live. I maybe work a little bit, you know. You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put this in. You wanna come here to the train view?
Yep.
What's your name?
My name's Erin.
Erin, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Erin, where are you from?
I'm from England.
England?
Yes.
I'm from Romania originally, but I live here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an animal rights activist.
Yes.
How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
Do you think we should be enslaving animals?
No.
No. Do you think that farming animals means enslaving animals?
I don't know.
If we farmed humans, would that be slavery?
Yes.
So why wouldn't it be slavery if we farmed animals?
I don't know. I'm not educated on this topic.
But you're educated enough to say that if we farmed humans, it would be slavery.
Yes.
So what would be the difference if we farmed animals? Why would that not be slavery?
I guess it is slavery on animals.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, right. We keep them for ourselves.
Mhm.
We treat them as property.
Yeah.
We breed them however we want, and we
Mhm.
kill them whenever we want.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair?
No.
Do you think we as consumers are responsible for it?
Yeah.
Do you pay for these products?
Yeah.
Do you think you should continue paying for these products?
No, I understand it's bad, but
Yeah, so why not stop?
well, maybe I will one day. One day.
One day.
It takes a minute to. Can't just stop, you know.
Yeah, it takes exactly 1 minute, you're right, or maybe less than a minute.
Mhm.
So, how many more animals should be enslaved for you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
None.
None?
None.
That would mean going vegan, huh?
Yeah.
Should you go vegan?
Yeah.
Now?
Right now, yeah. I'll go vegan right now.
Are you just saying things?
No, I'm not. No.
It feels like you are, that's
No.
all.
I agree with everything you're
You
saying.
agree with everything
yeah.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, what's the difficulty? Why haven't you gone vegan so far?
I just like the products, if I'm being honest.
But does that justify it?
No.
Doesn't, does it?
Mhm.
Okay. Are you gonna go vegan?
I can't 100% say yes, because I don't know, but
What's keeping you from it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. Sorry, I probably wasn't the best person for your social
It's
experiment.
okay. Let me give you a card, okay? Oh wait, I don't have any more cards. I have them here. So there's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you could give that a watch?
Mhm.
And how about we do this? Until you watch it, you don't consume any animal products.
Mhm.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And if you want to go vegan, Challenge 22, they hook you up for free.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good one. It's a weird conversation. Veganism is winning in England. I don't know, man. That was a weird conversation. But you wanna have a conversation?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Are you okay being live on
Yeah,
YouTube?
sure, of course.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna come here, stretch your video? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Shirley.
Shirley. I'm Shirley. Nice to meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Shirley?
I'm from Amsterdam.
From Amsterdam.
And you?
I'm originally from Romania, but I live here in Amsterdam.
Oh, beautiful. Nice. I know one word in Romanian. It's mulțumesc.
Oh, you say thank you? Nice.
Yeah.
So, Shirley, I'm an animal rights activist. I speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah, I don't have animals, but they are amazing creatures.
Do you think that if our actions are affecting them, then we should consider their well-being?
How do you mean?
So, for example, if something that we're doing is negatively affecting them and we can choose to stop, should we then stop?
But then, and do you mean like globally or like?
No, like
What do you
individually.
mean? Yeah, sure. I mean, like.
So, for example, if you see somebody down the street kicking a dog,
Yeah.
would you try to stop them?
Of course.
Okay, but if when you try to stop this person, they're saying it's for exercise.
Well, I don't believe that it's an exercise and to hurt another animal.
Well, it is.
being.
It's you know you gotta.
Yeah, but still, it's like it is alive, and it also feels pain.
Yeah.
And it also feels, trauma and stuff.
Is that why it's wrong? Because they would feel the pain and the trauma?
I think it's also about the concept and respect. We should not only have respect for each other, but also have respect for each life being on Earth. It doesn't matter if it's an animal, if it's a lion, a dog, a cat. I think that everything that is alive, and we should have respect for.
Do you think it would be respectful if I choose to kill a dog and use them as a punching bag?
No.
No?
No.
What if I kill them and eat them afterwards? Would that be respectful?
No, but I mean, like now in this time we have the supermarkets, but like 100,000 years, for example, when there was nothing, and it's Earth nature, and to hunt for the animals and to eat them, but it's only for you to stay alive. But when you have an option B, you can buy food in the supermarket. It's more easy. So I think no.
That would be
should
wrong.
not- yeah.
Yeah, but if I buy a killed dog in the supermarket, is that any different?
I think it doesn't matter which animal it is, even if it's like small insect.
Are you vegan?
No, I'm not.
It sounds like you should
Yeah.
be, because you're justifying a vegan position.
Actually, I was thinking about, because my sister is vegan.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about maybe should I be more healthy? Maybe should I eat more plants, and it's really good for our body. I'm thinking maybe and to change into a vegan.
So veganism is not about our health. It's
No.
about the animals.
it's also true, but it's also for your health. It's like both.
That's not veganism. That's just a diet. Because veganism
Yeah.
is not a diet, right?
Okay,
Veganism is
yeah.
it's about the animals. It's about respecting them, as you say,
It's
right?
true. It's true.
Like it's because it's not just food. It's also clothing. Like you don't wear leather because an animal has to be used for that. They have to be killed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think there's any way to be respectful towards animals while at the same time not being vegan?
Yeah, I think so. Well, if I don't know if you have dogs or do you have like animals?
Dogs?
Or like pets? Do
No,
you
I
have
don't,
any
no.
Pet? No. Well, for example, if you have a pet, you can just like treat them. It's your own child, and could take care of them, walk with them, just give it a good.
And you would be respectful towards them.
Yeah, I think so.
But if
so.
then you go into
Yeah.
a supermarket and pay for other animals to have their throats cut, would that be respectful towards those animals?
It's a good question. I think indirect, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a very good question, but I think it is not black and white. I think and there's more colors in between. You know what I mean?
Why would that be black and white though? Because
Yeah.
if you buy meat, it's somebody's flesh. It's as
Of
straightforward as
course,
that,
right?
right?
But you are not the one that killed the dog.
No, but you know that your money goes directly towards killing another one. Because you
but
demand it, right?
But it's also it's like what you explained first. If you eat it and to stay alive, of course.
But you have other options to eat, right? You don't need that.
Of course. But it is a good thing that you say, and maybe I'm gonna consider and to go vegan because it's also what you say. It's about having respect.
Yeah.
But I think and respect it's not one thing, and there is more into the circle of the word respect.
I completely agree with you. It's just
Yeah.
that I agree with you that respect isn't one thing, but I can say that disrespect is definitely one thing. Like for example, killing an animal is definitely disrespectful, right?
Of course, it's disrespectful.
Like-
but I think you should also go the reason why. Why did you kill a dog? And did you kill a dog because it was sick and it doesn't have?
No, yeah. Like if you do it for them, it's a
Yeah.
different thing. But if you do it
Yeah.
for yourself, for without any necessity behind it, then it cannot possibly be respectful, right?
Of course. But I think we should not look into only one box. We should also look outside the box. Also look what is the reason we do some things when we do.
What do you mean, like consume animal products? What do you mean by what exactly is it? What the reason we should do what we do?
Like of course, like for example, KFC. I've heard like stories, and they put them full of water. And it's different. But
all chickens are treated the same that the KFC chickens are treated.
yeah, well, like that's why, lady, I want to be more like a bio product. So, and I want to be, more like and like pure.
They're the same for the animals, right? Like bioproducts are made for us consumers, but for the animals they're kind of the same. Like let's imagine a chicken, because we said chickens.
Yeah.
They normally get killed at 42 days old. Chickens can live 10 years and they get killed at 42 days.
Yeah.
And let's say the biological ones get killed at 2 months and they have a little bit more space. So it's a little bit different, but it's not really a difference, right? It's like, it's a small difference. It's not enough to justify what happens to them.
Of course. But what is your point of view?
So what I'm trying to explain is that we do not need any animal products. And behind every animal product that we buy, meat, eggs, milk, cheese, all of them, behind all of these, there is violence, there is exploitation, and there is abuse towards animals. And if we want to respect them, the only way to do that is for us to not buy these products.
It's true, but like, I got one question for you. Do you think fish is flesh, yes or no, and why?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's still somebody's flesh, yeah.
But in fish, and there's a lot of like vitamins, and we need as like a human being. Like,
But you can get those vitamins from other sources.
of course, but I mean, and like tuna or like salmon is like really good and for the body.
But you can get everything that fish would give you, that flesh, from a different source.
It's true, but sometimes the other vitamins are more expensive, and not everyone has the same capacity.
It's cheaper. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Tuna and salmon are expensive. Don't tell me that
Well,
it's much cheaper to buy vitamins than to get the tuna and the
And
salmon.
it depends which. It depends which.
I bought vitamins recently. It costs less than 5 cents a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Somebody was on the bike or something. It costs less than 5 cents a day. It's pretty cheap to have vitamins, but even if it was €1 per day, it's still cheaper
Yeah.
than.
And to be honest, lately I am being very, very unhealthy, but I want to change. I want, and it's also what you say. It's about a little point of the respect for the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a very a good question, and but I think and there are many points of view and to see it, but it's not like they are all incorrect or they are all correct.
Well, I would say that
Yeah.
obviously there's many points of views, but there isn't a single moral way of killing an animal without a necessity behind it.
It's true, but I think it is life, and we all born, we all die. It is also the process of the nature.
We all get born and we all die, but none
Yeah.
of us want to be killed.
It's true.
And none of us want to be, even while we're alive, none of
Yeah.
us want to be slaves.
Yeah.
Animals are slaves.
It's true. But the only alive thing that I hate are like mosquitoes.
I'll give you that. I hate
Yeah.
mosquitoes also.
Yeah.
Man.
And it's like I kill them.
But you don't kill them. You kill them if they're in your house.
Yeah, but
Do you go outside to kill mosquitoes?
No, but it's like the same. Is it respect or is it disrespect if you kill them?
So let me explain it this way.
Yeah.
If an animal comes into my house,
Yeah.
a mosquito, a mouse,
Yeah.
a cat, a dog, I'm gonna try to take them out of my house.
Okay.
If the only way to take them out of my house is to kill them,
Yeah.
hey, I gotta feel safe in my house. A mosquito does not make me feel safe. Mosquitoes are fucking dangerous.
They are.
On top of not making me sleep, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to take them out first with a cup, with a
Yeah.
glass, and if not, I kill them. But if I go out like right now and I try to kill them, that would be disrespectful because they did nothing wrong to me.
And that's the point of view.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. Like if they are innocent and there's no necessity to kill them, then killing them would be wrong, right? Like just like me stepping on ants right now, going like, haha, killing them would be
Yeah.
wrong. But if I accidentally step on one, there's no intention there. It is what it is, right? It's just an
Exactly.
accident.
But I'm gonna think about and to be vegan because what you say it's true. It's also it's the point of respect for the animals.
Well, thank you for saying that. And
Yeah.
let me there's a
Yeah.
thing here called Challenge 22.
Cool.
They for 22 days they hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day.
And this is your YouTube?
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel.
I'm
So-
gonna subscribe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian, they send you
Yeah.
recipes every day, they help you go vegan for free.
Okay, cool.
So since you
Wow.
said you maybe want to eat healthy and everything, Challenge 22
Yeah.
today might be a good challenge to try.
Amazing.
You want to try it for 22 days?
Sure. Yeah.
If not, watch one of those two documentaries, okay? Just to learn a little bit about what
Cool.
animal agriculture does
So,
to get informed.
But this is your person.
Yeah, you have also my account.
I'm gonna subscribe.
Appreciate it.
And thank you so much.
Thank you for having this conversation with me.
Have a wonderful day, and maybe see you next time.
Have a nice vegan life, okay?
You too.
Bye. You vegans make no sense! Of course we do. We make a lot of sense. If there's no need to exploit and slaughter somebody, don't exploit or slaughter somebody. That's the sense that we're trying to make. Have a nice vegan life, yes, exactly. It's as simple as that. It's simple. We don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to try and come up with the most ridiculous, circular, nonsensical, absurd, stupid arguments to justify oppression. Savvy Coops says W. Thank you, Savvy Coops. You slaughter animals via agriculture. No, we don't. We don't slaughter them. We protect our crops, bro. And we don't agree with that. A lot of vegans say the same thing we do. We don't agree with the fact that animals are killed in the production of vegetables. And we would like to change it, but we cannot fucking change it if you guys bring into existence animals only to kill them. How could we ever change a system where we kill animals to protect our crops, while at the same time we bring into existence animals to kill them? We can't. Jesus Christ. You have to use your brain a little bit. And remember to hit that like, everyone. He had his sister to help him as well. Yeah, exactly. Look at this guy, see? Like, look at this stupid argument. You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. You look very young. Okay, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, let me just put the sign here.
Dang, you got a lot of people watching you.
Nah, it's like just 90 something, not a lot. Okay. You wanna come?
That is so cool. You got that thing set up.
You wanna come here so that you're in view? Yeah.
Yeah. Can she come too?
Yeah, of course, of course. What's your name?
My name's Every.
Every, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chip.
What's your name?
My name's Emily.
Emily and Every. Where are you women from?
I'm traveling from Colorado, Denver, Colorado.
Nice.
I'm from South Carolina.
South Carolina. My sister lives in North Carolina, so
Yeah?
I
What
appreciate
part?
the U.S.
Been all over that area.
Charlotte.
That's actually where I'm flying into when I leave here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
nice. It's a good airport. It's a really good
It
airport.
is. It's very smooth. It's same with the Denver airport. They've got it on lock.
Haven't been to Denver, but I've heard good things. Those mountains look amazing, yeah?
You know, contrary to popular belief, people think that Denver's in the mountains, but it's actually on the flatlands right in front of the mountains on the east side.
Close to the mountains.
Close to the mountains. You gotta drive an hour and a half, 2 hours to actually see them, but it's an easy trek.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, I'm an animal rights activist, and I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You
I have
love
3
animals.
cats.
3 cats?
Yep.
Appreciate that. Do you think it would be fair to treat animals like objects?
No.
No. Do you think farming animals inherently implies treating them like objects?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think there's anything wrong with eating animals, but I think that the way that we do it now is way different than how people used to do it back then.
Especially in America, it's terrible.
It is terrible.
Like in the countryside where I'm staying, it's about 3 hours outside of London. The pig farms are so much more humane
than America,
than
yeah.
America.
They just have no you don't even see them in America, so you really don't even know what
Yeah.
truly goes down there. You know.
Have you ever heard of boar taint?
What?
Boar taint.
Mm-mm.
So it's a phenomenon that happens to pigs, to male pigs, where if they're not castrated, their flesh starts smelling and not having a weird taste. So they have to castrate them.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so every male pig will have their balls cut off. I've seen it in Romania, because I'm from Romania. I've seen it in my grandmother's backyard. So they had a small farm, and they would cut them with the scissors.
Oh, wow, with the
Oh,
scissors.
just
wow.
That's disgusting. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do you feel about neutering? I mean, I guess strays, but also just mainly strays. How do you feel about neutering stray animals, or like your own dog or cat?
So it's a different situation. I'll quickly answer, but then I want to come back to the subject. But neutering stray dogs, I think it's kind of a necessity to do it, right? Because we can't take care of them, or we don't take care of them. We live in a society where we don't actually take care of them, and neutering is the best solution so far. It's better than euthanizing them, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
So what happens whenever the shelters are full?
Yeah,
That's
they
what they're gonna
euthanize
do.
them.
They're going to euthanize them.
Yeah, so I think it's sadly a sad necessity. When it comes to your pets, it's hard because I'm also against pet ownership. So I'm against this idea of owning animals. But if you rescue them,
Me and my dog are best friends. I rescued her.
if you rescue them, I have no problem. I think it's better to give them the life that a good life. And if that requires you to neuter them, that's fine.
I found my 2 of my cats in a shelter. They had been there for months and months, and I adopted them, and then I found my other cat on the streets under your friend's porch.
Let me just put it this way. I think whenever we treat an animal or we interact with an animal, we have to look after their interests, not our own.
Exactly. I love my cat.
A lot of countries are different because when we were in Albania a few months ago,
they just didn't even care. They
treat like the stray dogs
like a pest, like a gnat.
Exactly, like an insect almost.
Yeah. I mean, it's depending on culture, right? How they treat animals.
Yeah.
But if we agree on this idea that animals should be treated like we should look after their interests, not our own. When we farm them, however we do it, small farm, large farm, factory farm, however we do it, wouldn't it be us looking after our own interests?
Yes.
Because we essentially bring them into existence to use them, and then we can no longer use them, we kill them, right?
Yeah.
Do we need to do this to them?
I honestly don't think so.
We don't. We don't. No. So do we as consumers have a responsibility for this?
I think everyone around the world should be more responsible. I think that maybe if we cut down meat consumption, I feel like it'd be easier because people just, like half the time people waste food so much, you know? Just think about all the animals that they killed and abused and then they didn't even get to, you know, they weren't even ate. It's just pointless. It's so sad.
It's, regardless it's sad, right? Like I would say every single, like how I just described that all the pigs have their balls cut off so that their flesh doesn't taste good. It's...
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Me either. That's
I also
interesting.
recently, I recently found out I'm an animal rights activist for years, and I recently found out, like every single, month, I find out a new thing that they do in animal agriculture, which is a little bit more fucked up than what I thought it was.
You know what? I think it's good that you're telling people about this because I didn't know that, and I feel like people are just oblivious. That's why not many things have been done about it. Because if you don't, that's what they do. That's what they do is they hide it from people because people don't want to know.
They don't want to know.
No, I mean I don't want to know, but I feel like we need to know.
Yeah,
you know.
To know, yeah.
Because when you don't know,
you're oblivious.
You don't know.
It's ignorance.
Yeah.
It's ignorance, yeah.
Yeah.
And let me tell you the one thing that I think that changed my mind the most. And it regards to this thing, cheese, milk, animal agriculture when it comes to milk. And I sit in front of this store because it's kind of ironic that they have a baby cow in front of it. Do you know why is that it's ironic?
Why?
Because, the milk was supposed to be for the baby cow.
Oh, I agree. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, humans are the only animals that drink another animal's milk. Like, that's so weird when you really think about it. Like, that doesn't sound right.
But the weird thing is that the baby cow doesn't get to drink the milk.
No,
we take
they
them
give
away
something
from the
fake.
mothers. Yeah, we give them formula.
That's terrible.
And the males, and this one is a male, as you can see. The males, they get killed.
What?
Yeah.
What are they going to use them for?
Yeah, they don't produce milk, so they get killed.
It's terrible.
And the females, obviously, they get forcefully inseminated, recorded artificial insemination, but it's just a fancy word it's a euphemism for rape because we.
Yeah.
we
they do that to horses too. Seriously.
All of it.
I'm actually sorry. I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.
That's okay. When we can no longer use them, we kill them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, let's all be vegan, okay? I understand you have to use the bathroom, so
It's bad.
here's some cards.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can you just give a watch to the most important speech you'll ever hear? We really enjoy it, okay?
Thank you so much. This is an amazing experience.
I appreciate it. Same. Until you watch it, don't consume any animal products. Let's be nice to the animals, okay? Just because you'll see once you learn what it is, you may not want to be part of it anyway, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Bye,
one.
Chip.
Cheers. Nice ladies. Yes. Nice ladies. Told you Americans are cool. I told you Americans are cool, Anna. See? All the Americans that I meet are freaking awesome. Pigeons. Yes, pigeons. That's what we're going to do now. We're going to be taking care of pigeons. Because we're almost at 2 hours and I have to go. Because I have to work some more. And I actually have a friend coming over tonight and I'm going to do some nice cooking. As I said, I'm going to do a curry. And meanwhile, let's do some pigeons. Pigeons. The Americans just like you. No, they were cool. What do you mean? All the Americans are cool. Look at this bag! Would be really funny if I can't open it up. Look at this guy saying, meat, meat, meat. I don't have any argument, so I will just spam meat. I will think I'm intelligent by doing so, but in fact, I just look stupider. Fuck. I can't open it. But luckily, I have the magic scissors. Oh! The scissors saved the day. I could probably open it, but I don't. I'm afraid that if I pull too hard, I'll just get all of it on the ground, which is kind of what we want, because we want to get the pigeons coming. But you know, there you go. It's perfect. Just a little bit so that I can put it back in my backpack. Okay, now we just all the pigeons are gone now. No, but please tell us, why do you vegans act radical? Well, we vegans act radicals. First of all, I'm not acting radical as a vegan, if that's your choice, that's your opinion. I'm acting radical as an animal rights activist. I understand it's very difficult for you to differentiate, but a vegan is simply an individual who chooses to no longer oppress animals. An animal rights activist is somebody who fights for others to no longer oppress animals. It's fairly simple. Then the reason why an animal rights activist would be a little bit, or as you call it, radical, is because we're fighting against needless exploitation, abuse, and slaughter, violence essentially. If you, the humans who are committing this violence towards the innocent animals, would just stop, or would be at least open-minded enough to listen, have a good conversation, a good argument, and choose to stop, then we wouldn't be radical. We would just be like, you know what? We can just have conversations with people. But sadly, you require us to be radical. Your attitude towards the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings requires us to be radical, as you call it. So I'm sorry, but why are we radical? Because of you. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's see if we can find those pigeons. Calling pigeons. Come on, you pigeons. Maybe I should pack up and go to a place where there are pigeons. Self-proclaimed intelligent. Yeah, do you have a problem with that? W is saying this to a vegan who cooks meat for her family. Yeah, you are a vegan and not an animal rights activist, right? I mean, I wouldn't even know if you, like, being vegan means you reject animal exploitation. It means you're against the idea that animals should be used for you as a means to an end. If you are using animals as a means to an end for others, that may still mean you're not a vegan. I'm sorry. It just may mean you're on a plant-based diet, just to be clear. Because being vegan is about respecting animals' rights. And that's what it means. They say, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay, so you don't know what being vegan means. That's fine. You can Google it. But that's what being vegan is, yeah. And if you know what? I don't even care. Let me just put it this way. I don't care what you think being vegan is. If you want to call yourself vegan and be something else, call yourself whatever you want. If you want to call yourself a blip-lop and you want to be a blip-lip, I don't care. Be a blip-lip or a blip-lop. At the end of the day, stop oppressing animals. That's my position. I am against animal oppression. I'm against animal exploitation. And please stop being animal. Please stop oppressing animals. AP3, stop oppressing animals, okay? Stop it. That's not cool. Animals don't deserve the violence, exploitation, abuse, and slaughter that you are supporting for them. Okay? Yeah, a blip-lop. Somebody's a blip-lop. Oh, come on, there's no pigeons right now. Insane. There were so many pigeons just now. Chip, maybe it's better to feed the pigeons in their natural environment or in the park, not in the city. I don't know if there's a park close by. But there were some pigeons here that I really wanted to feed. Aww. I see some, not pigeons, what they call the big white guys. What do you call the big white guys? They're not pigeons. Seagulls. Seagulls. Yeah, I saw Marcos, your message. Yeah. You changed that sign to say why... Seagulls! You changed that sign to say why you're really there yet? Yeah. It says I'm there to do a social experiment. The distant cries of the meat flakes, yeah. AP3, that's okay if you don't like this idea of respecting animals' rights. I mean, it's kind of, you know, it's obviously coming from a position of privilege because the animal that you are not being oppressed for being the animal that you are, but you think it's okay to oppress other animals for the animals that they are. That's simply privilege speaking, right? The big white guys. Yeah, they are big white. You see them, there are a lot of them here. Ah! Right, that's the sound that they make. Ah! Right? I see the pigeons also. Come on, come here. You can do it. Come on. You have not refuted my argument sufficiently, Chips. My name is Chip, not Chips. The birds will accept your peace offering. Being a different type of leftist doesn't make it better, by the way. Also, you guys are radical no matter. Yeah, I mean, it's very radical to reject violence. I get you, right? Like, don't be violent. Such a radical. How dare you tell me not to be violent? Chip, feed the calf some oats. Chip, feed the calf some oats. Oh, there it is. There's the white guy. You see him? Look. You see the white guy? Look at him. You see him? See? That's the white guy. You see? Or that right there. Hey, look at him. See? The white guy. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, there's another white guy coming. Seagull. I see two white guys. Says Linda. Well, three, yeah. Thank you, Linda. That's funny. Come on, man. I really wanted to have a good time with the pigeons. Just feed them and be nice to them. Maybe if I just throw some shit on the ground, they'll come. You know? They'll be like, I hear somebody throwing some stuff. Nobody came. And now I made a little bit of a mess. Well, I'm sure they'll come afterwards, but... I think if they see other birds coming, they'll also follow. Oh, I see them. They're on the other side. Steven Seagull. Come on, they're almost here. Oh, there's one. Yeah, come here. Yeah, you see? I got them. Yeah. Yeah, bro loves it. Now we just gotta find the others. There's kind of a lot of people here, though. He's very good at picking specifically the ones because there's a lot of shit on the floor. On the ground. How are we feeling? Oh wait, of course a car has to come and ruin it. Fucking cars. They ruin everything. Okay, maybe let's see. Maybe the next pigeon will come. Vegan gods keep winning. Meatless cells keep crying. Next stream, there will be one massive pigeon. Yeah, look, there we have two now. Look at that. You see? I told you. You just have to feed one and the rest will come. Yeah, look at this. And they're all having no problem with their legs. They're all pretty. They all have. They don't have a string foot. Cuties. Pigeons are such cool people, aren't they? Be careful the passing by cars and the tram. Yeah, the tram is there. I'm trying not to. And the cars shouldn't be here. I don't know why the hell the cars come here. That's not so good. Pigeons are vermin. Listen to this person how they talk about these beautiful animals. Pigeons are thermins. No, they're not. Look at them. You know, pigeons are animals that we like. The reason why they're in our cities is because we put them in our cities. You know, like it's such a fucked up thing. That's what we do, huh? We use animals and then we exploit them. Yeah, Marcos, I will be careful. Oh, look, there's 3 pigeons now. Yeah, he saw me. Nice. Ha! I'm feeding 3 pigeons right now. Huh? Oh, there's a 4th. Look at that. Ha! I told you they will come. 5th. Fuck yeah. 6th. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting some pigeons up in here, everyone. Oh, look at that. 6th. Haha, baby. All these pigeons. Oh yeah, look at how many pigeons we have. We have 3, 6, 8 pigeons now. They're also loving the seeds. Look at that. Yeah, more are coming. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look how many. Cuties. No, I'm just feeding the pigeons, not the rats. It's not good for the rats. The pigeons are eating them, man. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Now maybe we can find the ones that have string foot. Let's see. Ooh, I see one. I see one. Let's see if we can. Maybe I have to put the microphone down for that. Okay. Don't come to me. Go there. Huh? Pigeons in the chat. Yeah, this isn't very much of an entertaining stream, but it's one where we get to see these little animals. Look at them, how cute they are. Okay. No, I see. Was there one that had something? No. No, I see there's a lot of them who had something. Oh, I see one that, huh? Okay. I think I saw one that has something. We're gonna try to capture them. Okay, let me get my scissors also. Okay, I have my scissors. I'm gonna put my scissors here. Okay, let's see, where is the one that I saw that has something that I could have helped him? It wasn't a big deal. Trying to find the one, there's one that has a little thing tied to his leg. Do you see how many pigeons we get? I doubt it's gonna work. Linda, we gotta try. I also don't know, I'm not confident enough that I'm gonna succeed, but we gotta try. You know, that's the whole thing about it, isn't it? That Meanwhile, oh, I see it. I see them. I see this pigeon. Okay. I've identified them. Okay, I'm slowly moving towards them. Okay, feeding them. Slowly feeding. Almost caught them. Didn't cut them. I see the ones that they're there. Oh, that one also has something. Come on, we gotta. It's not easy. That was obvious. Okay, let me see if I see them again. Well, at least if not, at least I'm feeding them, you know? Have any of you guys ever done this pigeon stuff before? Move slowly at first, maybe. Okay, that's a good one. The thing is, I have this bag in front of me. I think if I do see them, I'll have to put down the bag, get some of the seed in my hand or something, and then try to get them. Right? Because the problem is the bag. That's why I move fast. Okay, I see them again. There they are. Come on, come closer. I'm gonna help you. Oh, they're the scary. They're the scared one also. But I see them. Maybe if I. Yeah, that's it. Trying to. No, they're too scared now. You see the pigeons that's on the other side, they're somewhere here now. That's the one that has some string foot. Let's see if we see another one. And they had one that I could easily cut. Chip, if you do this every day, they will be used to you. Amazing, Jason. I like it. Imagine just walking around Amsterdam and birds coming next to you. How awesome is that, huh? You want to feed them? The child was like, that's a lot of birds. Well, at least we're feeding the pigeons. It's normal, in Italy it's normal to see a lot of pigeons. It's also normal here. I don't think in this particular area though. Oh my god, this poor pigeon. There's some that seem like they had string foot, but somebody cut it because a lot of them do have their legs a little bit messed up, but they don't have any strings around them. Oop. Oh, there's the one. She's coming back. Come on. Come on. You see her right here? Let me show you. I think she's... You see her? You see? She's got a little bit of string foot. But she's the shy one. I think I also almost caught her. So that's why she's a little bit more scared. Drop a little bit closer to your feet. Okay. I'll drop a little, but she's also anyway far away. Okay, she's coming. too afraid. You see, she's the one that's right on the other side. Some of them are like, come on, bro, give us more. I at least want to give her something. Looks like a her. She doesn't want you to sexually oppress her again. Well, I just want to cut her strings off. I don't know what to think I'm doing. I just want to fix her feet because she has something attached to her feet, and it seems easy to cut also. It seems like she just has something there. But if not, if we can't fix it, that's okay. At least you know what, we fed some pigeons today. We had some good conversations also. That's already a good one. Whew. They're still here. Look at them. Look at these little fellas. Cuties. I have enough food. I don't need to eat their bird food. So we just fed some pigeons, essentially. That's what we did in the end. And that's okay. They're all here. They're all still pecking at everything. We finished the whole bag. Lucky you can feed them? Yeah. Yeah, that is lucky indeed. You have so many friends. Some of them are still here. And they started making the noise. It's forbidden here? Really, it's forbidden there. Their bellies are full. Yeah, they're cute, huh? How can you not love pigeons? They're so cutie. They're such cuties, the pigeons. Look at them. Just cuties. Walking around the city. You know, cuties. I love them. I love them also. You can still hear them cooing. Yeah. And maybe next time I come, they'll still be here. I'll get some more food for them. There's two that still remain. Look at this. There's one here. Look at them. Look at them. They're just sitting there. Look at that little cutie. Look at that. I cannot love them. Look at that. Look at them. Look just how cute they are sitting there. Minding their own. Oh, they're like paying attention a little bit, but they were very comfortable just earlier on. I guess people are walking by. Sorry. Oh, the camera's kind of shit. Oh, that's a big zoom in. Okay, everyone. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go home. And we're gonna come back. Jesus, it's all crooked. The problem is I can tighten everything but one thing in this whole setup. But yeah, I'm gonna go home. We're gonna do again some activism probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, if it's raining, I might just do it on Discord. So we'll see. And if it's, I don't know, we'll see. If I'm again super tired, I might just skip it and go back to Friday. I'm trying to be a little bit mindful again, but I also want to do activism. It's a little bit difficult. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you've subscribed if you're not subscribed. If you're not vegan and you're wondering why it is that we don't eat eggs, as I just saw somebody wondering why is it that you don't eat eggs, well, just watch the 3-minute video in the description of the stream. It explains why. Friday is my birthday. I will be there for We the Free this Sunday and bring a treat. I hope to God it turns out decent. I think that's amazing. You don't have to do all that. Yeah. See, Martin just put my YouTube channel. Dexter says you are not vegan. Yeah, I am. I reject animal exploitation, and I'm also. Oh, now I see one of them is limping. Oh. I gotta talk to my friend who has pigeons. What is it that I should do in a situation when I find these pigeons that are limping? Because I don't know what the best solution is. Yes, the 3-minute video. Thank you so much, Martin. I will pin this message. Give this a watch. It takes 3 minutes out of your life, and you'll see what it is that they support. You just played God with these pigeons. No, I didn't. I fed them and then I tried to remove the string from their foot if they have it tangled around their feet because it hurts them. I didn't play God. I didn't use them or do anything to them. Just thought they're cute. And now they left. See, they're minding their own business, which is perfect. Hope your curry turns out great. It probably will. Maybe I'll put a photo in the channel. I rarely do. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. As I said, I'll see you in the next one, either tomorrow or Friday. We'll see. Stay vegan. Speak up. You know. And I like what Sky is saying. Don't let the bastards grind you down. You know. Let's not let them grind us down. It's not an easy fight. We have so much to do, you know, like we have so much to fight for, we have so much to do in this world. The fact that some people come in here telling us don't do this, don't do that is insane to me because, you know, so many people use this excuse, you know, like there's more important problems in the world to fight for. Well, okay, then how about you fight for that instead of coming into a vegan stream and telling people I like meat, you know? How about you do that instead of doing that? We're fighting for a problem. We can all acknowledge that it's a problem. So radical veganism is based and red-pilled. I don't think it's red-pilled. I think it's based. Red-pilled is like, I don't know what red pill is even, but I just saw the Manosphere documentary yesterday, and the red pill shit, the fact that those people call themselves red pill, I'm like, I don't know if I want to associate with these individuals. That's insane. But yeah. You make me want to eat more meat. Yeah, you see, Jay, like I don't understand this motivation, Jay, of you coming into a stream when instead you could spend that time and actually do something productive for the world, you know, try to make the world a little bit better. You instead coming in here and trolling the people who are trying to make the world a little bit better. I don't know what you think you can accomplish by that, but you know, then again, some people will always just be that. They'll always not just be complicit in the injustice, but rather try to mock and stop people who are actively trying to make justice, which is kind of sad. But, you know, I can't control what you want to do. I just hope you realize that and you will eventually try to be a better person. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'll see you in the next one, okay? We'll be better. We'll do better.